In our previous session, we took a look at the Sigil crew of Verity and Hayes working under the Harmonium, also known as the Hardheads, which are one of the trinity that enforces the laws in Sigil. We got a brief overview of how the city of Sigil itself works. Simple mission in which Verity and Hayes are tasked with thinning out the rodent population in under Sigil beneath the hives. A part of recreation for Hayes himself to stop the hunter's energy from getting restless, while Verity gets to score points with the locals. The hunting goes fairly smoothly despite running into certain traps and discovering the corpse of a previous rat catcher. They were dealing with cranium rats, rats which have been altered by magic in some form, and thus their craniums are significantly expanded, granting them a limited intellect when gathered collectively. Rats attacked the party with spells when Hayes refused to back down, but were eventually vanquished, like the vermin they were, and packed away in the sacks for a bounty to be collected. However, Verity heard clip-clopping noises of hooves down in the sewers, which could only mean one thing: the arrival of Mirko Mudhoof, a member of the Doom Guard and an exuberant warrior in particular, extol on the virtues of entropy and takes hospitality very seriously, inviting Verity to come and share a meal, and Hayes too. But then Mirko reveals that he's also seen 3 corpses today that seem a bit out of place. Verity decides to investigate, braving the contents of the cauldron, which Hayes takes to more easily. And when they investigate the 3 bodies found within the sewer beneath a particular outlet, Verity recognizes one of them as wearing asylum clothing, and that all 3 of them are in fact primes or clueless. They may have been new arrivals or newly settled in. They clearly appear dead from various causes that they are not able to ascertain at the moment. All 3 of them have their eyes missing, and one of them, a bloated corpse, coughs up some kind, a pin shaped like a butterfly wing. They are unable to find any other clues and decide to haul the corpses back up. Realize that the rat catcher's corpse has vanished. Meanwhile, we take a glance at the group departing from Ark. Kavros is giving a hearty congratulations and welcome to all expedition members, putting aside national difficulties and differences for the time being, as they all get aboard. There are 24 in total from the nations of Sedanti, Vithalanos, Mithalgaring, and Turokmal, and of various roles that they slowly get themselves acquainted to. Alara is placed as a morale officer along with Noel. Etta herself is placed with the large burly Kurok, also known as champion of Turokmal. Adam, oddly positioned as the ship's mage, or at least battery replacer, alongside Sorrentina, the grand artisan of Mithalgaring. And from there, they spend their time getting acquainted with each other and knowing how the ship functions. It's much more relieved when the takeoff happens without incident, going downstairs to embrace Kiawi, the chief engineer, relieved that nothing has blown up. The way the ship departs itself is unusual in that it accelerates faster than any ship should, in expanse of white light, before it arrives in a new place, a new plane. No one knows the name of it, but there's clear skies, clear waters, pristine forests, shores, and even some kind of a city somewhere far away. The group is not quite sure what to make of this as the various shipmates start getting acquainted to their positions and roles. Alara trying to see what everyone's doing. And Etta applies her eyes to the horizon using a spyglass. The first sign that things are strange is that any humanoids within a 5-mile radius, despite the apparent presence of a city and plentiful food and water, Alara tries testing the waters using her cantrips and her connection to the sea, finding it strangely lacking in character. When they bring this up with Sorrentina, she remarks on how the elements here seem to be in perfect harmony. Heard of. One by one, each crew member brings up their concerns. Seems to come to a decision telling Stravas that it is best to depart this place. As they are ready to do so, however, Sorrentina decides to give this one last chance by expanding her mental vision to try and contact any sentience around them which they might have missed in the meantime. She does. The form which Adam later gives the name of Kai against Sarmia's advice. It turns out that seems to be an entity local to this plane, claims responsibility for most of what they're seeing around here, and seems to be able to change quite a bit of the plane of existence on will. It is confused about many terms that should be commonplace among mortals, such as the idea of a body, separate identities, and so forth. But it seems to learn quickly intonations as others that are that when Adam reveals his name, it's capable of copying the same intonations back. It claims to be lonely and wanting friends, still speaking through Sorrentina's body. The unease grows amongst the crew as it is asked by Alara to materialize a face of some kind, and Etta trying to get it to move out of Sorrentina's body. Crew members are jostled about. However, now Kavros gives the silent signal to Alara and other Vitalanos members to get the crew ready for departure. At the same time, he breaks down where Adam tries to tell the creature, Kai, whatever it is, that they do need to depart. The creature, when Etta casts protection from evil and good on Sorrentina, hedging out its own presence within her and bringing the Grand Artisan back to her consciousness. Enraged, terrible loud noise that echoes throughout the entire plane and within your own heads as well. And with that scream, something deeper happens. It seems to just go into your ears. It seems to rattle around in your very mental capacity as well. And the scream follows an echo of voices, various voices, more than from one. Don't leave me, please. Take me with you. The overwhelming echo resonates. And this is where the session starts for today. Adam, are you with us?
I'm present. Yes.
Adam, in your voice. Mother, Hilde. Adam, I need you. I can't get in. Everything hurts. It sounds exactly like her, or perhaps exactly like some of your worst nightmares that you have had. Echoed back to you now in perfect clarity.
Okay.
Alara, I'll tell everyone
Sorry.
first. Alara, dear mother as well in your head, commanding. Alara, if you don't let me in this darn instant, you're grounded for life. And exactly like her as well. The same disapproving and all that. And you wonder if it was part of your own dreams as well. Etta. Etta, I'm on the brink of a breakthrough. Can you open the way so we can compare notes? I've almost found father. Another of your nightmares. Alara and Etta, how do you wish to respond? As you're seeing across the decks that there are expressions changing everywhere, and it seems you're not the only ones affected by this.
Alara knows exactly what is happening. Well, she can kind of guess what's happening considering her mom will not intrude during work hours and not in such an aggressive manner. So she's steadfast, her brows are really furrowed, and she has sort of a headache. I'm guessing this gives people a mild headache kind of feeling.
It's your choice of how you wish to resist it, but yes, you use the firm logic of mom wouldn't disrupt duty to push it back.
And then she looks up and she looks at everybody around, and she goes, she's just gonna try and shake Adam.
Adam, how do you respond?
Adam is
Okay, how do you respond to the scream first?
all right. Adam's like thoroughly shaken. He's like, "Wait, why is that the voice of Mamo?" And he's looking around to try to find the source of the voice, but it's coming from his mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Adam's kind of lost at this point. He's kind of like, "What's going on? Why do I hear Mamo?" Like he's lost. He's gone. He's like, "What's going? Like where is she? Why do I hear her?"
I shake him and I go, "It's not real. Get
Etta, what do you do?
Wait, the voice in my head is Sarmia's voice because I kind of missed the front part.
Okay, it's your mother. It's
Oh,
your gnome mother. Etta, I'm on the brink of a breakthrough. Open the way so we can compare notes. We might be able to find that.
okay. So Rose is a bit confused and she looks around. Obviously, she doesn't see her mother. What state is Sorrentina in right now? Because she will look at Sorrentina then.
I'm sorry, Tina, first. You have to respond to this one immediately.
Okay. So she's trying to find the source. She's trying to look for her mother. She'll call out, "Mom."
Okay, like I said, you think this might be something to do with a nightmare or something. It feels like a deja vu.
Oh. Okay. I think, well, right now she's a bit upset because Sorrentina is in trouble.
Okay, Sorrentina looks completely fine, looking around, but you can see Sorrentina walking towards the generator.
Okay. So I don't think Rose will simply let things through. She didn't really have quite close relationship with her mom. The fact that her mom is calling out to her is quite a surprise as well.
Yes? What are you doing to refute this?
What is she doing to refuse it? I have no idea. Yeah.
You have to respond.
Okay, she's probably going to respond with no. Can she scream?
Because you're basically role-playing out your saving throw right now.
Okay. But she's still aware of what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can she basically just give a bit of a scream?
Scenic
Just
thing
make a
right
scream?
now because you have to focus on your own thing first.
Yeah, imagine you're getting a psychic attack right now.
Yes.
It's like a panic attack, but in your mind.
Exactly. So you have to deal with that first before you can look out.
No.
Adam,
Yeah, can she scream?
and what do you scream?
She'll probably scream something like "Go away."
Is that the extent of your saving throw?
Yes, do I get disadvantage?
I'll get back to you. Adam.
Present.
Roll.
Wait, what?
What?
Say it again.
Your saving throw right now.
Okay, you want me to roll?
No,
Okay. No.
gets a
Okay.
roll.
Okay, sorry. You're breaking up terribly bad for me.
Okay.
Could you...
There's no rolling involved. You're
Okay.
role playing out your saving throw, and that's
Oh,
all you're getting.
okay, all right. So yeah, like I said, Adam is he's absolutely like shook. He's like, wait, what? Mama, where are you? Where? What's going on? Why can't I hear you?
Alara.
Is what?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alara, you snapped out of it first, like just applying logic and shaking it off. You see Adam looking visibly confused and shocked, and Rose is screaming, "Go away!"
Has Sorrentina already started walking to the generator?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to shake Adam and go, follow Sorrentina. Whatever you do, don't let her out of your sight. Suddenly she's French, but it's okay. And then I'm going to look at Rose because Rose is screaming.
Okay, what you should do? Adam, what do you do?
He looks at Alara and he's just like, but what? But I hear my mom, my dear Mamo.
It's not real.
No, I heard
That's-
her. She needs
named-
help.
You named the creature Kai, and now it's in your head.
You mean this isn't her?
Do you think any of this? Why would she contact you now?
Maybe
Why
he's
would
helping
she
me talk to her.
That's a lie.
Okay, Alara, you have to move on to Rose now.
Okay, I go to Rose. She is screaming. Does she look like she's in pain?
It's more like she is. Her eyes are shut. She's just because she don't know how to make this thing go away. She know it's weird because suddenly her mom's voice is on the book. She just wants it to go away, so she's just screaming just to focus on something else.
Can I slap her because the screaming's annoying?
Yes, you
Oh.
can.
Wait, what?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I slap her.
Roll attack.
What? Do I have to?
No need to roll attack.
No.
It's not like an aggressive slap. It's
Alara
like
has a plus 20 to hit screaming things because of her experience. Okay,
Rose, what do? You just got
Is it-
slapped. You've been hit by. You've been slapped by a smooth criminal.
So Rose stares at Lara. Is the voice still coming in her head?
Yes, it is.
She's going to say to Alara, I'm hearing things in my head. I don't like this. And she'll scream again.
If you keep screaming, I will hit you again. Everybody is having this problem right now. Back up.
Okay, she'll stop screaming and she'll bite her teeth and she can't bite her teeth. She'll bite her lip.
Her teeth bites itself.
Okay, Rose bites her teeth.
Her
And
lips.
Okay,
She
bites
bites
her
her-
lips. Fair enough. And then you hear this sound amplified over everything else. Your commander, we leave on the count of 3. Stop anyone trying to interfere with the departure. The generator starts humming as you can see Sorrentina applying her full focus to it. the
Can I
bridge
check
is
if
sealed by the door is sealed by arcane runes flaring to life. The door to the bridge is now shut off as Kavros takes the wheels. Creative. Music.
Where?
roll initiative? Whoa,
And music.
roll initiative.
Did you catch Kavros' announcement, everyone?
Yeah, we're gonna run.
Yes, indeed.
We
And then you
run.
said, just checking. Then you said roll initiative, right?
This is Kavros, your commander. We leave on the count of 3. Stop anyone trying to interfere with the departure. Humming, the door to the bridge is sealed, and then initiative happens.
Okay.
Okay. This. Adam, you need to roll as well. Oh wow.
It's
Is
a plus
everybody
one.
fast enough? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got
Every
a
single
4.
person's failing apart from that one guy.
You got a 4.
Okay.
Still
I got
faster
a-
than that thing.
Sorry, guys, I'm slow. Shit.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, wait, we don't know what the other things are he's rolling.
Kavros and everybody, and maybe the bad guy.
Yes, which is the bad guy. I would like the one to be the bad guy.
Me too. I agree. I agree with this.
So give me a moment. I need to clear the list again.
Okie
I'll
doke.
start again. All right, start again.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my original one in, which is a 17. Wait.
It takes a while.
Okay. Have I put the music up yet? All right. The first to go is Etta.
Oh, right now,
You hear the scream and you look around and like Sarmia is closing her ears, focusing intently. Oh, Sarmia is here. Sorrentina has a globe of invulnerability around her and is focusing fully on the shield generator. Tia is looking around and hissing angrily. Okay, and it seems to be rolling around on the floor. Asik, well, you can't tell is affected, and Kavros is taking the wheel hard.
so there's a scream that's not mine.
You're not quite sure what's going on at the moment.
What is this blue thing next to me?
These are cannons.
What?
Cannons.
Cannons.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move around the cannon to the other side,
Okay.
sort of grab his attention.
The huge thing is still beyond the bubble. It looks like it can't really do anything at the moment. But perhaps the danger is from within.
Wait, it's not my turn yet.
On the
Okay.
ground.
Who is rolling on the ground?
Which? Here.
The kitty cat. The kitty cat.
Out the front
Tweet,
back.
It's too
Twitchy.
far away. It's too far away. Oh well. I'm going to ready an action. Well, it probably won't do anything, but I'm just gonna ready a firebolt to the if it starts to hit the bubble.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right,
that's
uh,
it.
That's because I've already gone too far. to react with anyone.
Okay, next is Turokmal. Happens. You hear a voice crackle over. This is Kurok. Need some help.
Kurok.
You're not quite sure what's going on, but you think you hear some loud noises from the second down there.
Okay. Is it my turn yet?
Let me see how this goes. Alright, next is Alara.
Okay, she hears this from Kurok from downstairs. Hello?
Yeah, you do. Just give me a moment, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, continue, sorry.
Okay, so what I'm going to do first is to check if everybody looks like they're not going to get up to no good.
Insight.
Okay. Insight check. Come on, good insight, please. Oh, it's gonna be this kind of night. Okay, 13.
Okay, it's chaotic, but look any more paranoid than usual. Tia looks like she's more furious with whatever is in her head than like any sort of submission.
Furious. Uh-huh.
No. Sick, you can't tell, but Twitch is yelling.
Okay, I'm
Totally
going
fine.
do I have enough time to tell Adam something and then go lock the door that the cat is in?
There's no door. This to the captain's cabin, but this is open deck.
Okay. I'm going to tell Adam, I need you to check downstairs to make sure everybody is who's there. Just do a quick recap. And then I'm going to walk towards the kitty cat.
Okay.
That's all I do.
Move your token.
Third.
And feel free to use the Alt button to like get the thing properly inside the square if you need to.
Yes, sir. So she is over here right now. Up unless she dash, because did she use an action technically?
No,
Okay, so she dash.
the free thing.
She dash here.
Okay, Alara, you run over there.
Yep.
After Alara is Mithal Garing. Sorrentina focuses her hands onto the generator, and you see the shield spark up with like light and life around it. And then let me see. Runs over to the ballista, like pulling on a string and turning it around to face the shield generator. Mumbles words and like there's a spell being cast.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so cast a spell, turns the ballista around so it's facing this way, and you hear like Tia shouting like, God damn it, someone grab that small darn thing.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Asik, this strange creature called Asik, it seems to reach into his backpack, puts a different mask over itself. No wait, sorry, never mind, disregard that. Sarmia, she casts protection from evil and good on herself. And walks over to Sorrentina. Else is going on down there. Next is Adam.
Meow. Adam.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about. He can't see the bloody map.
Well, I told him to go check out the Twitch feed. Hello?
Okay, one,
he
two,
saying
three,
anything?
4. Adam, anything? Hello? Sorry,
Yeah.
am I breaking up?
I think he's
I
talking
can hear
about
you.
probably.
Hello.
Hi, can
Okay,
you hear
okay.
me,
Yep,
guys?
yep. I can hear you.
Okay, can you
Adam,
see
your
the map?
turn.
I'm
So
posting the map. You can see the map
so
now.
I would like to go down the nearest ladder to the bottom deck after what Alara told me.
Okay, move
You
yourself.
can see the map in.
I can't really move myself, so I'm sorry about that.
So
Alright.
where do you wanna go technically?
I want to go down like the closest ladder to the bottom deck, wherever that
So-
is, in whatever direction.
Okay.
Adam, you come down. Do you use a dash for that, or do you have anything else to use?
No. I want to use my action.
Okay, Adam, you go down, hunting and growling, as it seems that the orc known as Ulga Groundbreaker is currently struggling against Kurok, who's holding him back. At the same time, you see like is trying to dodge out from the various grasps of Calhoun Matriarch Ngarpest. Do you hear that? Do you catch all of that?
Yeah, I caught all of that. I caught all of that. I just need to know who was dodging. Sorry, I missed the name.
Elenia was dodging from the node.
Okay, Elenia. Okay, all right. Yeah, I got everything else. Thank you.
You hear Elenia shouting, "Wait, come back! I have so much to ask you." And Olga is just roaring. Do you have any bonus actions?
Take it, press. All right. So I want to use my action. Like I haven't used it yet, right? Did I use it to dash?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
That's why I asked if you have anything else.
No. If I used it to dash, then I have nothing else. I wanted to use my action. Damn. All right.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I got nothing else. That's my turn.
Can you yell at someone?
Okay, Adam. Salanor's turn. There's the sound crackling. This is Imalta from the medical bay. The bishop is getting delusional.
Okay. Shit's getting real.
Psychic attacks are
and
not
attack
easy to
roll.
deal with.
No.
Imalta hits. Imalta goes, "The bishop is not taking his medicine."
Oh shit. So we have to go to the bishop.
Something's going down in the boilers. You're not sure. Who else? Cover. That's Tia runs out to try and I hate these things. She's trying to grab Twitch.
Okay.
She grabs Twitch and it just like pops out. There's a lot more fur than body than she expected, and she's visibly irritated. I hate cat fur. Next is side. This is Inquisitor Varkatu. Chief Engineer Kaiwi has gone rogue. I am trying to control the situation.
Shit.
Dati calls out his room. Noelle is hysterical, but she's not doing anything yet, but I'm not sure what to do either.
What?
You catch that? Am I breaking up again?
Who said Noelle is historical? Hysterical?
Dati said, Noelle is hysterical. She's just
Oh.
anything yet, but I'm not quite sure what to do.
Historical.
Okay.
Gasket fails to grapple the shit brick house that is Ahi.
Shit.
Barkatu sighs up. Anesthesia failed. Trying other means. No, I'm not saying anything at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Like,
'cause-
there's a lot of movement down there that you all are not entirely aware of.
Yes.
Next round is Rose.
Okay, so Rose hears more commotion coming from which side? She sees I think she should be able to see Tamia Sorrentina soon, right? The creature Kai, he's not doing anything.
It's pounding on the bubble, but ineffectually.
Okay, so since he's ineffective, Rose is going to backtrack again towards Sorrentina.
Move yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, she's going to. She's going. Sorrentina is just quiet and looking at shield generator, right?
Sorrentina is focusing. She's
Yeah.
trying to maintain the shield, so
Right,
do not bother.
Yeah, so she's going to move past Sorrentina to Sarmia and she's going to ask, can you take care of here?
Samia just nods urgently.
Okay, I think that is my whole action. I don't think I have further action to. Oh. Yes, I think I'll leave it for now.
Okay. Next is Turok Mal. Kurok sort of pulls Ulgar over and puts him into a headlock. Ulgar, submit. It's not the mother you think it. And the growl turns into something much louder than Kurok. And then his entire form expands. Everyone?
Hey! Okay, this is not fair. It's polymorph free for all now.
It's not a polymorph spell.
He just turned into it.
T-Rex.
He's a T-Rex.
He turned into a T-Rex.
Uga turned into a T-Rex.
And okay, on the top there.
Wait, is Uga large right now?
Huge. There's a
Huge.
hole here now as like, and pieces of plank goes flying out, and there's
His
an
head,
entire
like,
hole
pop up.
there. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
The head just pops
Awesome.
up as well, so it's like. Yeah, so like just treat it as if being present on both levels, like.
Excellent.
And Kurok is still holding on to the tail now, like, oh god damn it. Adam, Ilenia tells you, like, Adam, get her off my tail. I need to find her. Yeah,
Okay,
he engages and runs into the runs in this direction. Runs inside the field.
Okay.
Looks at you. Your girlfriend is possessed. If you can say anything to her, do so quickly.
I will.
The gnoll goes to help Kurok with the T-Rex at the moment. It's Alara's turn.
First, I'm going to yell at Rose really loudly, telling her to do the same thing she did to Sorrentina to the T-Rex. And then I'm gonna trident the T-Rex in the face. Because I can't do that. It's in front of me, right? So I'm gonna stab it because it's breaking the ship. I don't like my ship being broken.
That's true.
Goddamn T-Rexes on this motherfucking ship.
And then I'm going to booming blade as well. So I I do this, and it's
That
a 20,
hits.
and then I do this. It's an 8, and then because I'm still figuring this one out, booming blade is 1d8, right? So I click this,
Let's see. Yeah, a level 5 1d8.
and then if it moves, then it gets an extra 2d8.
Right.
Okay, so total would be
slash
10.
Slash into it. It looks
He looks PO'd.
bonus action and movement. What's your choice?
I'm not strong enough to throw Rose even if she gets near me, so I'm just going to... Okay, I'm gonna move here. And apparently... Okay. And I can't pick up my character. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to move here. No, I'm gonna move here.
Okay, you try and move. The T-Rex tries to bite at you.
Okay, Ken.
In retaliation. What's your AC?
It is not 12 plus 14. What? Oh, 16. Oh, it's a hit.
16. Bites at Kurok, still holding on to where he is, like jerks hard on the tail, and like the swing instead snaps off a part of the mast.
Okay.
Mast 1 is falling down. Is that your turn, Alara?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Kavros calls out. Count down in 2. We leave on the count of 2. Stop anyone trying to interfere with the departure. Mythalgaring turn. Sarmia looks up, sees the T-Rex, and... No, I'm not having any of that.
Go, Samia. Go do the thing.
Sarmia casts banishment on the T-Rex.
What the?
It is
Lol.
banished. And Kurok drops down. What do you just do? Ah. He falls back down into the hole there, and like crunching on some of the bed rolls.
Boom.
Sarmia sighs and goes to the shield generator. Next, let's see. Sorrentina is maintaining the shield generator still. Nothing has bothered her. Yeah. The voice crackle. This is Saru. Is this thing working? I am trying to reason with the man with the strange hat dwarf, but he is not listening very well. He says he's found the true god.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Is there anyone else? Oh yes, there's Twitch. Ah!
Screaming Twitch.
Twitch shoots the ballista. The shield generator takes 23 points of damage as the ballista is lodged into it. Psst. And then Twitch disengages and runs a ridiculous amount of speed.
Wow.
Yeah,
long.
just fast. Let's see. That's all the Mythalgaring's turn. Adam, your go.
All right. Okay. How far am I from Fira? Can I get like a distance check?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's about like 50 feet away.
All right. Can I?
Yeah, basically, how the hell did that thing move so fast? Sorry. So what are you doing, Adam?
Yeah, kid, we didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I want to get within. I was like 50 feet away from Fira. I want to use my 30 feet of movement to get close. Okay. And I want to make sure like there's nothing in between me and her, like no solid wall or anything.
All right. So you are standing around one of the chimney stacks. It is quite like warm at the moment.
Okay.
As you can sense the boilers working through it, but she's around the band.
All right. Okay. So I want to cast message.
Yeah.
I want to cast message and I want to tell her, I'm like, Fira, it's me. You need to snap out of it. Listen to the sound of my voice. That's what I say.
Let me see. Make a roll a charisma saving throw for Fira.
Oh.
But like I can roll my charisma saving throw if that helps.
No, it's not you that needs to conquer this.
All right.
Or you can try making a persuasion check.
All right,
Do
I can do
persuasion.
that because I have my stats for that. All right.
Oh.
So about that persuasion check, yeah.
Adam, if you don't know what you're talking about, just shut up and help me. Mother's here. What's your action or bonus action?
That was, I think, message is an action to cast, yeah.
Well, you didn't need to cast message. Like,
You just shout at her.
No. Like the goal in casting message was to like interrupt the thoughts that are in her head with
okay,
like my psychic thoughts.
okay. Fortunately, you are unable to block the greater power currently having a hold of her. With
alright.
Aranov's turn, steering at the wheel there, and stalemate. Kiawi is manipulating the boiler controls.
No.
Adam, the boiler you're standing next to starts to cool down. You can see
Okay.
it start to cool down.
All right.
Then let's see.
Over.
Imaltar like hobbles out. This is Imaltar from the medical bay. The little halfling girl is riding a steed and seems to have gone amok as well. I'm attempting anesthetic.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's okay. She's asleep now. I will bring her back. Let's see. That's Aoi. That's Tia sees that this cannon has fallen and she's shaking her head and Tia runs over to the stairs here and she moves her hands like a whispering angrily. She runs quickly after Twitch. Come back here. That's with Alanos done. Sedanti. This heretical abomination shall not stand.
It's Sir Dante, right?
Mm.
One cast fireball.
What?
What?
The shield generator takes 20 points of fire damage. It's like puts in here.
Who casts fireball? This guy.
Yes. Oh no,
Oh, no,
that's
this guy.
Jorman. This is Saru. I'm resorting to stronger techniques. And the lady behind Mayweather, Prioress Mayweather comes up. This naughtiness at once. This is unbefitting behavior. Prioress Mayweather attempts hold person. He resists. And she runs behind him with a frying pan. Stop this at once!
Bonk.
This is Inquisitor Varkatu. I have stabbed the chief engineer, but he seems to be resistant to the poison. I'm afraid things may get tricky. He's manipulating the controls. The kobold is also attacking Ahi. It hits stoically now. Not quite sure what else is going on there. Next is... Hey, it's back to Rosa.
Yes, Rose is gonna run. Unfortunately, hang on. Still
You
alive.
can see Sorrentina and Samia struggling with the shield generator. It's taken quite a lot of damage.
Yes.
So-
But she can't do anything about it, so she's going to run down. That's 25. She has
Try-
such little movement.
Can you get around and get this guy? I put a red line next to him to show that he's spooked.
Yeah, I don't have enough movement for that. I can go until here. Is that door open?
Yes.
Yeah, all doors are open now. You can see Kurok lying down here. And the gnoll like, where'd he go? You can see Adam here trying to talk with someone, and you can see the dwarf over here.
She's already moved double movement. She's just gonna use like a sort of reaction to shout to Adam to hit whatever that's causing trouble.
Okay. Next is Turok Mao. Adam, Elenia is telling, we must help Mother. She's right there. The gnoll comes up. The gnoll comes up behind her, baring her teeth, and attempts to attack Elenia. Child, you should really listen to your mother.
The fuck?
Child, you should listen to your seniors. Elenia is slashed for a lot of damage. She's crying out in pain now.
Okay, who slashed her?
The gnoll, Ngarpest.
Fucking. All right. Duly noted.
Just so you know, I shouted to Adam to hit whatever that's causing trouble.
Elenia, this is Kurok, your champion. Lay down your arms and stop moving. Adam, do you want to add anything to this?
Fira, you need to listen to me. She's not real. That's all.
Oops. You have your own mother. I don't have one.
She's your mother too, is what I yelled back.
Make a persuasion with disadvantage. Okay, what was it?
It's a 7 total. Oh, and a 22.
Elenia fires a shot at the generator. You see some sparks coming out from the generator now, and Alara, you're up there. You see the shield starting to become more translucent.
Okay, that's not good.
The strange creature takes out from its backpack. It takes out a different mask with a frowny face, puts it on, and sort of walks over to you. It makes a strange trapsing sound that doesn't quite make sense to you, and suddenly you're moving a lot faster.
Oh, yes!
Haste, it's your turn.
I am hasted. I jump down into the hole, so I am over here. And then, how far can I get from? Can I get through?
You jump
to
down
here?
the whole landing on some horrible smelling Turok Mao bunk beds.
Okay.
And you can continue moving yourself. You have double your speed.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm going to cast whole person.
Right, you can see like the generator here is burning on this side. There's an arrow sticking out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna go over
Jorman is spouting something about seeing the true face of God, while like there's a woman with a frying pan behind him and an angry bird man.
Okay,
And there's
they're both trying to subdue Jorman, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this guy.
to
Okay.
subdue Ilenia.
With a frying pan.
Yes.
It's probably the cook. It's okay. So what I'm going to do to Jorman is
Yeah.
I am going to cast. I can't. Can I just stab him so that his like brain is on me?
You can try.
Shout something while you're at it.
It's what else do you think can dispel this thing? Because I don't have what that thingy.
Pain and suffering.
It's like is it? There's a fire,
you
right?
Can kiss him.
What?
You can kiss him.
Well, like it's just the remnants of a fireball. Well, it's not
Okay,
doing any
so
continuous
it's
damage, but another fireball could be very bad.
Okay. Can I I'm gonna attack him because I don't know how spells work. Oh, I missed.
You shoot your trident at him.
Oh wait, that's a different one. That's the lightning one, right? So it's supposed to be this one. So it's a 20. It's a critical.
What happened?
So I actually made.
It is a throw.
Yeah. So it's a throw instead of a swing.
Okay, then that crits instead.
Oh my god. Okay.
What a dynamic like.
So that would be. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty shit. Oh no, it's okay. It's 4 plus 4 plus 9 plus 6.
What's the total damage?
23.
I think.
You pierce the dwarven bishop through the chest. Help! Help me! Why are you attacking me?
And then I yell out, "It's not real." And come to your senses.
Heretic! Doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
Okay.
The Birdman lifts up his hands, and you can see there's still like flour over them and whatever baking ingredients. Oh wow!
Oh, dang.
All right. The Birdman lifts up his flour-covered hand and like smacks the dwarf in the face. And like something, and this suddenly goes stock still as he sort of falls over. And the bird sits on him.
Dude.
Let's not have that again. It's very unharmonious. Okay, on top. Plates the Twitch manipulates and rotates the cannon. And there's a loud boom up on top.
What the fuck?
You hear Carver shouting, I told you all to stop anyone disrupting the departure. What the hell are you all doing? There's like a blinking lights all around the place now.
How's the shield generator going?
No one is up station, so you're not sure, but it doesn't sound good.
Okay. How many seconds do we have before we get out of here? Left.
Charmia goes over the edge and casts sleep. Adam, your go.
Grapple her.
Adam, your go.
Oh, sorry, I
Sure.
didn't hear the Adam part. I heard your go. I
Adam,
was like,
your go.
Yep. All right. Okay. So, is Fira still going insane?
No, she's pissed off now because she's bleeding from being attacked, and then Kurok's asking her to stand down.
But she's come to her senses, correct?
She looks angry.
No,
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, here's the question, Mr. DM. Would Fira see me as like an enemy at the moment?
No.
All
She's
right.
been
I would like to
attacked,
cast Charm
Kurok's
Person on
ordering-
Fira.
Huh? Wait, cast?
Charm Person on Fira.
Okay.
Oh shit! I don't know if this is a good idea or not. My spell save DC is 16. I have it memorized just for this occasion.
Fira looks at you in disbelief.
She rolled
You would
20.
do this to me, Adam? Really?
Oh shit!
You have a movement and bonus action left.
Okay. My movement is to get closer to her. And I don't actually have anything for my bonus action unless I can kick myself in the foot.
You can.
I kick myself in the foot as I approach her, and that's my turn. Fuck.
Put him between her and the generator.
Let's see. Ahi is doing some kung fu down there. You're not sure what's going on.
Oh my god.
Anyone moving at
Him. Adam moves there.
thank you.
The generator like blinks red. Ding. Unauthorized access.
Oh shit. Does anything happen to me?
No, that's not for you.
Okay, alright, sorry.
Unauthorized access. Tia, let's see what she does. Tia runs up to the sleeve and throws a net around it.
Go Tia!
And that's it for Vithalnos. Sedanti's turn. This is Inquisitor Varkatu. Chief Engineer is down. Medic, please.
So I don't have to go down there.
สถานที่ไซต์ she goes over here where Mayweather steps around the other side and Ilara is staring at Adam with all sorts of with like much fury in her before she's glaring at you. She says, "My mother is in there," and then she just freezes up and stops moving. That's enough for one day. I really just wanted to work in the kitchen.
Wait, did she just get knocked out by a damn frying pan?
Frozen up as in hold person.
Okay, I thought she got knocked out by a frying pan.
This is Kavros. Leaving now. Yourselves.
Oh, bye, T-Rex man.
Okay, Rosa, what are you doing?
Okay, so still only one that is causing us trouble, right?
This one is stunned and being set on. This one is hold person.
This one is out.
Aoi is bleeding and dying.
Wait, the guy that Alara attacked?
He's passed out.
He's stunned and being set on at the moment.
So right now, if we have any problem, it's from nowhere. It's too far for me to do anything.
Do something with the shield generator. See if you can help.
Yeah, is there anything I can do with the shield generator? I mean, can I?
You can apply your planar knowledge. You need proficiency in Arcana to help.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to Misty step closer to the fucking thing because it's so far.
Okay.
Can I roll?
It's a complicated looking machine. There's like the consoles aren't here, but like it's taken a lot of damage. It's battered, and there's like liquid and fluid leaking out from one side and like burning in the other. First, you need an arcane. You need to make an Arcana check to see how you might help this.
Okay, 16.
Okay. Right, use an Arcana check to identify some of the most serious problems and it on you. You could at least try and cool the machine in some areas and prevent it from further overheating.
Do you tell me this?
If you had some water or fluid or whatever to cool the machine down, you could stop it from further overheating. It's in critical condition.
Yeah, she's going to shout to the water lady to apply water to
the burns.
This here, please.
Okay.
Can you freeze this up?
Okay.
The Turok Mouse turn. Narpes looks at Elania as she's like frozen in that hate stare at Adam. Sorry about this, child. Things happen. Bandage around Elenia as Kurok like pulls her back into the bunks. No accompanying with the bandaging. Alara, your go.
I'm taking my water bottle thingy and putting water on the place that is being pointed by Rosa, and I'm freezing that water.
You pour water on it, the water starts evaporating, and then you freeze it. And you see a section of the metal go from red hot to like cooling down.
I think you can move this around a little bit because as the water melts, it will be slippery.
What else do you do, Alara? It seems to have stabilized at a critical condition.
Because I don't have Arcana. Can I see how I can help it more?
The main controls are on the lowest deck.
Lowest stack. Okay, so I'm still
You're
hasted,
still
right?
hasted, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna boop over here. And do I know how the panels work technically? Do people talk about this? And stop at the panels.
He might have shown you some of them. You might have to roll to recall it.
Okay, what do I roll?
Okay, you run down to the controls there where like the generator is much larger down here. You can see Inquisitor Vakadi reappear and is hopping up and down in some apparent panic as like Ahi sort of like unconscious and bleeding out here.
Okay.
The panels are in front of you.
Can I have a look at the panels to see if I can do anything first?
Okay, but this would require your attention. So if you did so, you can't help Ahi.
Okay. Can I get to Ahi with my hasted speed?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'm
You
gonna
can either tend to the panels or tend to Ahi.
panels is more important because it might explode. But then I don't know if
He
I would
might
remember
come
it.
back up and still stab stuff.
That's
But
true.
he's your
Okay,
boyfriend.
I'm gonna heal him. But I don't know if. Okay, I'm just gonna heal him. Where is?
What's Alara's choice? Panels or Ahi?
He would
Healing.
know better, but what I'm not sure is if he would still be in the same mindset. But she's gonna heal him because he knows better. So
Okay.
he's gonna cure wounds. Where is the cure wounds thing? Why no pop up?
Try pressing it again.
Okay, cure wounds. Eh?
Yeah.
Just roll normally, I guess.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus.
Plus your wisdom modifier.
Yep. Wisdom is 5. 12. And then I go. I look around to make sure everybody is like keeping him at bay, and then I ask, "Can you fix it?"
I'll do my best, madam.
And then yeah, that's her turn.
Okay, Miss Algaring side. Maintaining grasp, which is unconscious. Sorrentina and Sami are maintaining the machine. You hear like an audible whomp from on top and the ship shakes. And then, let's see. The door here opens, Noelle comes out.
No.
And there's a in her hand, and Dati is like seems to be crying as well, but they are both crying and she's nodding and like, I'm going to get her a glass of water. Is that all right with all of you?
Dati or Noel?
Yes. Dati is saying this.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I keep an eye on them as they
Okay.
go past the boilers and the
Adam,
controls.
your turn. Adam, it's your go.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, I just got back. Just like, all right. Okay. So, Fira's fine. Anything that looks like an immediate emergency that I need to help out with?
Let's see.
Okay, something.
Not
Yeah,
at the
something that
not
just
at the
looks like.
moment.
Not at the moment. All right. I would like to go to the top deck, please.
Oh wait, you remember this boiler was like cooled down quite a lot.
Oh shit! I can deal with that. I cast fireball.
What?
Okay.
I think you need to do that downstairs, not here. Go down.
Yeah, I'm
Go
going
down,
down.
Adam.
I'm not that dumb. I'm not Erevan. All right. Yep, I'm going down. All right, how many? Yeah, I'm dashing downstairs.
Okay.
Use my action to dash. Yep. Where do those
Uh,
stairs lead? Do they lead like right there, like next to Alara?
No, these stairs you have to go from here and it comes down
Oh.
there.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
It's quite a bit of a run actually.
Yeah,
Adam can
actually.
move now.
60. No, I think I just make it like on the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll put myself like at the second deck first. Yeah.
Oh, here.
That seems
You're,
fair.
you're down. Oh, you're there. That's all.
I mean, like, yeah, that's 55 feet. So with the dash, does 5 feet bring me down?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Here,
So
over here. Yeah, I'll move
I'll
you
put-
there.
Yep. All right. Thank you. Yep,
You
that's
can
my
see this boiler
What do I
over here
see?
is cool.
Okay.
Sort of cooled down. Alara is standing over a very badly injured man. Vakatu is
Okay.
like trying to put a bloody rapier out behind his back, and then the kobold's jumping up and down and hitting hitting his symbols together.
Okay. That's the weird ass kobold. All right. Okay. That's my turn. I can't do anything else. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Turn. The panels. Madam, he says, I can generator, but that would mean transferring it from the boilers. Is that acceptable?
How bad is it?
It's about at 91% loss.
Do we need the boilers? We have two technically.
Going on. Do we need the boilers? Alara, you know this is like stage when the ship takes to accelerate, and then at the last point, like because like for safety's sake, they want like a sort of a propelling motion forward, so that when they plane shift, the halt doesn't just cause like structural damage.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. I trust you. You know what to do.
All right, he nods and he tends to the panels.
As long as he doesn't look like he's wrecking anything.
There's like the lights around this boiler dim, and now both boilers are non-operational, but the shield generated from the loud thump above, then you hear like a slightly lighter thump, as if something was repelled. The generator is glowing now.
Okay.
He wipes sweat off his face. For now, but we might want to pump as much magic as we can into this. Who else is from Bethalanos? Stairs as like slowly Imalthar comes down. Does anyone need surgery? No? All good?
Is everybody just afraid then? Because he's the weird surgeon.
Oh, okay. I will be back in the bay. Sedan T-turn. Yeah, that's... Tia is... Tia will tie the cat to the mast.
Yeah!
I'm so sick of this shit. East side and... Sedanti side, Master Zero brings him into the pantry. The lady follows after. Gasket returns to monitor the controls, and Vakatu looks at Alara. Is the situation under control?
Yes, sir. I will keep an eye
Right.
on this officer to make sure he doesn't do anything.
He goes to Ai. You may wish to drink this. He passes him a vial of something. And Ahi immediately starts spitting after it's put into his mouth. He's like, what is it? He says, oh, that's antidote. Make sure you drink all of it. And then he walks back around.
He was poison love.
Oh, and Alara, I've managed to bridge a communication between them, but I don't think it matters so much in these circumstances.
I nod.
And then the entire ship starts rumbling as like blinding light starts to come around you. We're transitioning. Deck. All hands that are not the engineering crew or otherwise required on deck.
Eep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Who goes on deck?
Rose will run back as much as she can.
Yep, same here. Sprint up to top deck.
Okay. Most of the people remain where they are because they are like a bit wary of the person they just like subdued and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Noel comes up to where the methyl garing bungs are. And Noel looks around. Why is everything burning? My books!
Oh no.
Is it still burning?
Well, it's burnt. It's burnt. Press again.
Oh.
And she's like searching through her belongings, everything. She's gonna stay down there for a bit. Moving to the top, is it? Alara, how about you?
I'm staying to keep an eye on Ahe.
Adam?
Running top deck. Ooh, we will probably try to look at pass by Fira for a quick glance.
Ahi turns to Alara. Ma'am, what did I
Officer?
do?
Sorry? What?
Ma'am, what exactly did I do?
I'm going to have to ask Vakatu on this, but apparently you exploded a few things.
Oh. Am
We're
I
going-
getting demoted for this? Bloody hell.
I don't know, but it seems that we might need to come up with a new thing to stop this from
He's
happening
still
again.
bleeding very badly everywhere.
Can I just heal and heal and heal?
You can. How much do you want to pump into him?
God. What I did just now?
He's currently at 12 out of like... Well, he's currently at like a quarter of his HP.
Okay, I'll let you know, and then but you can move on.
Yeah. I'm fine now, Alara, but I think you really should get up deck. At least maybe explain to Kavros?
The thing is, it's not just you, it's a lot of people. So I'm just here to make sure that nothing else goes wrong until we reach the next place.
Hey, Varkato, you stabbed me earlier. Can you get ready to do that again if you need to? Alara, you go up. I'll keep watch here.
Okay, I go upstairs.
Okay,
She
let's see.
has some teleportation skills.
I dash double dash.
Yeah. Well, like haste wears off when you reach the top.
Okay.
Seek is at the moment. But anyway, up there is Rosa. Up there is Rose, Sorrentina, yourself, which is tied to the mast. Tia is just glaring venom at it. Alara, permission to slap this one.
Permission granted.
I hate cats. You see, like the shield around you is shimmering dangerously, but like then there's blinding white light all around you.
Oh, fuck.
As like again, time and distance, and then there's a scream behind you. No! Don't leave me! Please! And then there's something snaking out towards you from behind, looking like tendrils of light and water and air and other things you're not sure, as it seems to be trying to wrap around the shield. Karosha, Stravas! Hurry it up, will you? And many things seems to happen at once. Was on the door to the bridge that were glowing suddenly completely seem to go dark. Then through into a new scene.
A whole new world.
Give me a moment. Do you all wish to make any preparations in the meantime?
Just make sure things don't explode. And hold on to something.
I'm checking up on Fira if that's possible.
Okay, it's too large to link. So it's too large to link as a picture. So I'm pasting this in Discord.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, music. As you burst through the clouds, well, the whiteness resolves itself into clouds, and below you sprouts some gigantic architecture faced like a ring, and like the edges opening up like in as far as you can see, infinite. And you make out tiny specks, bits and pieces of what you realize with slowly dawning wonder or horror are countless buildings upon buildings, folding on them into themselves like a giant ring, on top of a higher spire from which the bottom is not even remotely visible. And as you are there, the wind flaps and blows powerfully on you, forcing some of you to find handrails. There's still a scream of sorts behind you as you see the grasping tendril chasing after your ship. Shield. And then the transition white light suddenly vanishes around. You're in bright light. And there's a wail as like the tendril holding onto you gets sliced clean off by an unseen force. Shield and tumbles to below the crowded streets, the buildings, the people, if there are people, and it's soon out of sight. And Kavros speaks. Kavros like lets go of the wheel and storms towards the bridge. What in the nine hells? When I say to retreat to the nearest safe haven, this was the last place I had in mind. Stravas! Steps towards the door. Stravas?
Oh no.
He opens the door. Like the door bangs open on the wood as he crashes it open. It's empty. Stravas?
What?
Old friend? an ominous creaking noise, and the power's down, having done its transitionary travels. The boilers are off. Begins to free fall.
Oh my god, it keeps getting worse.
Music.
There's separate music for us free falling.
Calls out, everyone, this is your commander. Take out all forms. This is the city of Sigil. Take out all forms of identification that you might have and destroy them. Do not identify yourselves as being from Ark. Brace for impact. I'm going to steer this damn thing.
Did he say don't like
Get rid of all of your identification.
Sorry,
Oh,
Miagos.
shit.
No, that's not. Everyone, listen to me. This is Sigil. If you see a lady with many blades, stay the heck away. Don't attack anyone in here unless they attack you first. And even then, if they call themselves the Harmonium or Merciless or Fraternity, do not resist arrest. And like, everyone's just talking at the same time. There's a lot of chaotic noise going on.
Okay.
You see Asik again on board, like tap its feet frantically, passing the distance, and Sylvan language or have thieves can't.
I have Sylvan.
I do not.
It makes strange chittering
Yeah, I have.
noises that okay, those of you with Sylvan understand the strange noises are actually the harmonics of the wind through pipes that is used by Sylvans.
Okay.
Very effectively, unlike the others, but it says Sensates good, Doomguard bad, Fate very bad.
Come again?
Sensei?
Sensates good, bad,
Doomguard bad?
the Fate very bad.
I see.
Duly noted.
Rose is going to say that again out loud for
Okay.
the rest in the back.
Cool.
And then free falling happens.
Question.
Do we have
Question.
anything?
Would it-
Featherfall, anyone?
Would it kill me if I featherfell the ship?
Wouldn't work.
Oh shit.
No.
But this is
ship is not
Alara.
a
This is
creature.
what you know. Know that they are rafts on the side of the boats, which have enchantments on them.
Okay.
They are limited in number, and only 4 may fit in one at the same time.
What are those enchantments?
You're not sure exactly, but it's explained as being like very durable.
Okay, so I tell everybody to get all the rafts at the side and put them together and get everybody in.
Okay. Alara, you ordered evacuation, but then Kavros says, everyone base for back. Crew members needed for descent stay at your stations. The rest, good luck. We will meet again.
The ones, okay, with him saying that, she's going to repeat for the ones who don't need to drive anything.
Okay. Alara, this is what you know. Ahi and Gasket are needed. Sorrentina and Sarmia are needed.
If I put them in a boat that's on the ground, can they still do their job? Like the boat is on the big boat, but they're just sitting in the tiny boat.
No, they can't. They have to be at the stations.
Yeah, but the raft is next to the station. The raft is at the station.
Oh, you could bring it to the stations if you want to.
Okay, because we want to keep everybody safe. So how much time do we have?
Maybe seconds.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Oh, okay, like let me see. Down below you some say we have about a minute.
Okay, a minute would work, I think. So the first thing
Based on wind speed, she's going off on the off tangent of mathematics. And then there's a sound from here.
Cat. I tell people to get a raft. Help me get a raft for these two people. This one and this one. So I'm gonna put a raft here. So they can sit
It's
in the
four
raft.
to a raft. They are just enough. Please, Calros.
Okay. So I tell people to get a raft where they're supposed to be. Can I do that? Am I loud enough? I'm going to like do that thaumaturgy thing.
To communicate with everyone.
Can I thaumaturgy it?
Yes, you can.
So I thaumaturgy like super loud what my commands were. Which is to get a raft to your station, stay in that raft while doing your job.
Okay. Tina and Sarmia look at you and nod. I'll think, okay, so Sigil, damn it. Rose, you remember the lessons, right?
Yes.
Wait.
You're going to need them in a hurry. I can't even begin to explain the complex. Why are we even here?
Teacher, is it okay if they know we are from the Ark?
I really don't know. That is the oddest thing I've ever heard. But if the slave master says it, maybe there's something to it.
Okay. So she will comply and well, yes.
Sorrentina says, best judgment.
Is the kitty still going mad?
It's still tied to the mast.
One.
Is it? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just gonna touch him with protection, good and evil, just in case.
2.
Stupid kitty.
3. There's 4 pods, right? 4 rafts.
There's 6.
6. Okay.
There's 24 crew members and 6 pods.
4. Pandai-pandai je lah. 5.
Okay. Because you're currently the highest ranking that's not occupied, how do you wish to sort out everyone? Carlos says so. I do not know how this thing deploys exactly or where we might end up because of all the wind, but I recommend having at least one person from each nation aboard a boat.
Okay, so Kat can go in the boat with Sorrentina and Rose, and pretty much this one will have 4 people, and then
I
we'll
recommend
have
having one person from each nation aboard a boat.
He wants us to be diverse.
Yeah. So
The
1, 2.
ones you name are all Mithalgaring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
These two need to stay together because they're doing the shield generator thing.
Yeah.
So
we won't need the shield generator in about 6 seconds.
You can toss the cat there, so that's fine.
Okay. I'm taking Noel.
Push the rest.
And then I'll be
I'm
here.
panicking. I'm panicking, guys.
And then
Where do you want to go, Adam?
we can put Noel downstairs. We can put Noel here because there's like 5 people at the pantry.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody's clumped together now based on where they come from.
Yeah. Noelle is just crying over her books. Dati is trying to console her. On my first day of training, I broke my armor.
And then these guys.
I'm not sure how well that's going.
Okay.
There's a Alara.
Sorry?
You know. So it might be a bit of time before we see each other, right?
I can't. I missed the first part.
He says, he's talking to you. It's a while before we might see each other, right?
Probably.
Permission to embrace.
Varkatu is there. She just hugs him. It's like
Vakatu turns around to face the wall.
Varkatu got snubbed. Okay, permission granted, and then she hugs him and one tear, I guess. And then puts the kobold in the boat as well.
Okay.
Do I have enough time to? Because technically, once I'm downstairs,
Yeah.
I won't
Well,
have
then-
enough time to go back up
Is
because
anyone else helping with this? I assume everyone is helping around.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And they heard what Kavra said, right? So I would have said that as well. Like everybody, one nation to a boat.
Okay. So from the looks of it, okay, these four will be this way. Like
Let's a party.
the halfling doesn't look like she's going to be moving for a while. Like there's like Maltha's just standing over her. It's like, might have overdosed slightly, but no worries. I'm sure she'll be fine in a week or so.
A week.
Noel and Dati stand just stay around this side. So this is one boat.
Okay, so this is
For this side, the Prioress Mayweather insists on looking after Jorman after that beating he got, and him as well. Well, looks like the distribution isn't quite even. Adam.
By the way,
You're
we're
there,
missing
right?
we're missing
I'm
2
here.
people. We're missing 2 people. We're missing Stravas and the T-Rex guy.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be equal throughout.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
one
we
Vita,
have
one.
extras. We have extras.
We have an extra 2 spaces.
No, we are not exactly 16 people.
Huh?
Oh,
No, it's 24 minus 2.
22.
Okay, Adam. Here's the thing, though. Kurok and Narpes and Ilinia are settling down. Narpes is just like, when in my younger days, like just talking to calm her down while bandaging her.
Okay.
Near, like Ilinia just glares at you.
Get out of there.
We're kind of crash landing right now.
Go find your own boat.
Ooh.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I couldn't get through to you, so I thought, like, maybe that spell would work. Sorry.
It was real to me.
I know it was real to you. It was real to
known
me.
my mother, but I suddenly saw her then.
I walk up to her and does she let me walk up to her? Does she like walk up to her?
Yes, but when you put out your hand or anything, she gives a warning look.
Okay. I put up my hands as I try to put my hand closer, and when she gives me the look, I put up my hands in like defeat, surrender, and I'm like, look, I know, okay, I know it must have been so real and so true to you, but it was playing tricks on your head, okay? Look, we're a family, all right? So, and I don't want you to be angry at me.
Has anything ever been real to you, Adam?
Yes,
What?
you.
You would? No, I just need time to think.
Well, I mean, we are crash landing. You can look after yourself, right?
Brace for impact.
Oh shit!
Stop it, fool! There's not enough space in that one.
Kian, can you roll a d4, please?
Oh.
Ian will decide our fate. We're all gonna die.
3.
more minutes.
Okay. As the ship descends, those on you on board see that there's at first you think it's like a sort of obelisk. An obelisk with like white buildings below it and like looking like some kind of hall of records. As like it smashes into the obelisk and the entire ship trembles. Alara, Ahi, the Inquisitor, you all hear whistling from ahead of you. Whistling noises like.
Oh, it sounds broken. It sounds real broken.
Ahi looks up to you up. Think that was the ammunition. Maybe we should go upstairs.
I think so too. And then she books it upstairs, however long it takes.
Okay. Kian, can you more?
I believe.
I don't know what's happening, but
Wait, are we still falling? Are we still
Yeah,
falling?
still falling. We hit like a tall
Like
tower.
Ross doesn't have much more steer the thing away from.
Oh, I thought we
Okay.
stopped. Because I
No, we are
stopped
still
hearing.
falling.
Okay, I'm still in the boat because there's no way I'm moving out of this one.
Okay. You're not moving. And then those on top okay. Rose, Adam, you need to get a boat.
Wait, yeah.
Move yourself in there then.
All right.
Is the one at the bridge?
Adam, there's a boat in the pantry that has only 3 people.
Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a let's just say the Turokmal has the 6th one. Can you draw it in there?
Ooh. So does that mean I'm with my homies or nay?
No, that bunk is full, so you have to go somewhere else.
All right.
Well, my boat has only.
I mean, I guess I could go to Rose's boat.
Okay, just for clarification, other than the people in the below deck, all the other boats are above deck because evacuation means you need to get ready to jump with them.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna head up deck and then I'm gonna sync up with Rose.
Okay, move yourself.
There you go.
Okay, and
I
as for
made
the
it.
roll of 1, those of you on, you see like a vast view of buildings of a broad open architect, the spacious areas. The main street is just broad. You can see the whole main street even from this distance. Views. And then you notice a building. The building itself is. The building itself features a temple. You can make like you can see signs of religious figures around, arranged in wide avenues, lodgings, and Avros calls out. Do any of you have a deity you worship?
Can we reply? Can he hear us? Reply.
Yes.
Okay. No, sir.
Sinithar, you hear the calling out. Sounds answering.
I think
It's
sounds
got
like
still waiting.
lagging.
I didn't hear a bunch
Does anyone
of anything.
worship any deity?
Does the endless oceans count?
Works well. All right, I don't know that deity. Doesn't look important. He steers it, so he avoids all the other temples and goes for this one. Possible. And then... Oh, it looks like a temple of the abyss. Wonderful.
Oh fuck.
Like, you're pretty sure you broke some valuable statues and whatnot on the way. And this time, like, the crunching is from somewhere closer, lower down. Like cargo and luggage falling out through the front, as well as to the sides. Last roll.
You can do it, Kian.
Ahem.
Last roll. You can
All
do it.
right. It's number 2.
2.
Okay. And then in the distance, you catch a glimpse of more architecture. Let's see here. You catch whirling spires of elven architecture dominate like a clean haven amidst all the men and like builds down below. And Avros sighs. Too many darn pointy things. Brace yourselves. The round up ahead with, and you catch the kind of like a wolf-shaped carving on top of it, and you crash. Or at least when you advance towards it, like a glowing barrier appearing around it, like some kind of a magical force field. And your own ship's force field responds in kind. And this is where I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Can do. I can roll now, yay.
Save. 9.
Pretty safe.
Adam sucks too.
That kind of night for me. Whew. I love it.
Oh my god, who got it too?
Okay. Hear Sorrentina cry out something, and Samia say, "No, do not deactivate the shield. If you run out of shield, but the shield collision." And then the shield collision happens as both protective auras of magical energy meet, and then there's a blinding explosion.
Boom.
Kaboom!
Kabuya.
Constitution saves, everyone.
What does it say?
Uh-oh.
Constitution?
Constitution saves.
13.
Throws up.
Throws up.
13.
Okay. Verity, let's move to you for a moment.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Okay, music for Verity and Haze.
This one.
Like, the city of Sigil to you is very casual and normal.
Yep.
Well, it's been a good day, a good hunt enough, you think. You have your sack full of like cranium rat tails.
Yeah.
You exit the sewers, trailing muck and mud and other filth, and with bodies like what you're holding onto the bloated body.
Yep.
You emerge out into the haze, and the stench of the sewer is replaced by the slightly less bad stench of the hives. Like a window opens somewhere near you, and there's like a pot of water, or at least what you think is water. There's someone coughing. This arms, Verity, you're pretty sure this is the third time you've seen him today already. Ace, you're pretty sure the crutch has changed leg. All in all, just another day, a distant kid shouting and running. And then a loud scream overhead. You hear a loud scream overhead and in the distance,
Okay.
as like bang, you catch a glimpse of something large emerging, something translucent following it before like just being falling down somewhere else.
Okay.
And then follows is completely out of your sight, but you hear crashing noises,
At which
explosions.
district?
Keep in mind, this is a ring. Sigil
Yep.
is like a ring.
Yep. I know, like around
There
which district?
is an Okay, there's a crunch in the first crunch is in.
I remember it's like halls of district, records of district, right?
The Hall of Records district, yeah.
Yeah, then
it's
it
pretty much-
crashes.
that's in the clerk's ward. From the clerk's ward, you hear a
It's quite near
crunching
Hive, though.
noise. It's in the guild hall ward. You hear like the smashing. Wait, no, sorry. The first one is the clerk's ward. The second is the late market area. It's like something goes crashing and crashing into it. Guild hall ward, where you hear a gigantic explosion.
So it landed in Guildhall Ward.
You just hear a loud explosion in the guild hall ward.
Okay.
And then, like, on you, because like litter and debris is falling down with the strange gravity that Sigil, like littering the hives.
Yeah.
And a chest falls down and bursts open, and you can see like food supplies and like dry rations falling out. And then the screams turn to other screams of delight. There's like people are running out and looting.
Oh.
All cargo falling down, like clothes, belongings, goods, a potted plant.
No! The cargoes.
There. Well, some people are hit and all that, but
oh no, have to protect.
And then there's there's 4 screaming figures following you lot.
Can he try to help them to land before they hit the ground?
You have 2 rounds before the 4 figures land.
Okay.
You may do something as well if you wish to.
Where am I roughly
There's a lot
around?
of
Where is the manhole or where the sewage is?
But you just came out from the manhole and you're seeing.
Yeah, which part of the hive is that? Is it near Met House or is it near?
No,
Marble
it's not near
District?
the madhouse. Just say it's within the hive itself. Nowhere
Alright
particular.
then.
Are
Okay.
they falling towards us or near us?
Well. You.
Sorry.
Okay.
Falling towards you.
Okay, and their raft is falling with them, or are they not on the raft anymore?
You see 4 figures falling towards you.
Okay. What I'm going to do is what Verity's going to do is he's going to use his Radiant Soul. And like you see like wings coming out from the back. It's like the Diablo angels.
Yeah, the little wispy things.
Yeah. Then he instantly he puts the bloated corpse down and then he instantly goes try to them.
What is Hayes doing?
Seeing Verity fly off to try to save a person, he will attempt to do the same thing. How easy are the buildings around the hives to sort of climb?
Do you have a climb speed?
Sorry?
Do you have a climb speed?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll say it's but you're not exactly fast in doing this.
Yes, but I can
difficult, but it's not
dash and
fast.
double dash. All right, I'll burn a keep. I'll drop the bodies because I don't want to carry them up. So I just drop them like around where we are. And then I will go into shadow form and use Step of the Wind to dash, burn key points to get to somebody that's falling. Are
Right.
any of the
Each-
falling people small?
Yes, one of them is.
I will attempt to catch them in my jaws.
Would you like to
Might be
elaborate a
fat.
bit more on this? Because this could confuse some people.
The first thing you see
That-
falling
that
is
is
going into the
okay.
maws of death.
Like nom and then land them safely onto the ground. I'm gonna just
Okay.
burn a key point.
Right, so I'll say this: what happens? Verity, there's 3 people falling towards you.
Yep. How
One-
many I can grab? I grab.
What's your strength score?
18.
Okay. Well, you could grab 2 easily, but unfortunately, you only have 2 hands.
Aye. All right. I'll
What-
do my best to grab 2 of them.
What you do see is that one of them appears to be Alara. Describe yourself.
She is okay. Describe the boat or describe me who is.
Yourself.
Oh, okay.
No
So-
boat.
There's no boat anymore. Okay, so she is this blue-skinned, black-haired person who is now flailing in the air. Like she's got her arms and legs spread out to try and stop to get more drag so that she will fall slower, she hopes.
I just keep following.
Erevan, describe yourself.
Adam.
You mean Kip? You mean Adam?
Adam Erevan.
Okay. Um. Wait. Okay. So I'm falling, right?
Yes. You
Is
describe yourself while falling.
it goes a lot like can I cast like feather fall on myself as a reaction? Like, is that
Your
something I can do?
If I'm not mistaken, you can cast Featherfall on multiple people.
8 people.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of.
If you
people
only
in-
cast it on yourself, that's fine. too.
No. I would
Oh,
cast
funny
it
joke.
on as many people as I can, depending on who's around me.
Okay, I'm going to do
Oh.
a reshuffling.
If they're feather falling, then
Then-
Haze won't try to like.
Like I didn't know one of the people was me. If I knew one of them, sorry.
Well, anti-climate. I mean, if we see you are doing the slow fall thing, we might just just go towards you as you land. But well,
Okay, you see them falling and plummeting. Okay, Alara, well, the 3 of you did got.
What?
You got. This is what you recall. You got onto your boats. You weren't sure what sort of protective measures there were. But then the shields collide, and then there was like a gigantic wave of heat and inferno just like washing over you. Themselves, like a shield of their own sprung up onto you. And then, having fulfilled their duty of protecting the passenger inside from grievous harm and falling and all that, they discharge their duty and fall apart, falling, and people are being thrown everywhere.
Shit, where's my boyfriend?
Yeah. Well, someone near you seems to have remembered that they can cast a spell of some sort. There's a kind of golden winged angel or something in armor with angel wings flying towards you. And meanwhile, there looks like there's some kind of a lizard thing shrouded in black setting up some kind of a pitfall for you. And this is what you see as you descend. Also, it's the 3 of you and the 12. I rolled a 12.
the 12 what?
Oh, okay, not bad, not bad.
Oh, goodbye, Tia.
The 12 what? I missed it.
Okay, the 4th passenger with you
Yes.
is Elenia.
Sorry, I got excited.
Elenia, Okay, Alara, you're a blue skin, black cat person flailing, and there seems to be someone also like hugging tightly around you, screaming in your face. This is worse than the screaming from before.
Do I?
Is Rose screaming as well?
Who? Wait. Who is attached to my person?
Ilenia.
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 Screaming.
Can I hug her? Because we're both like she doesn't know what's going on. It's like
I'm
okay.
gonna scream too.
No, she doesn't scream.
Everyone's screaming.
It's like just hold, okay, hold tight, and scan where the boyfriend is. It's like
Okay. Verity,
Yeah.
you put on your angelic ad ready to grab these falling people, and suddenly the fall slows down to like a mere 60, and they're still screaming and flailing there while moving down at a
Oh, no.
snail's pace where you're concerned.
Okay.
Okay.
Verity goes to the hugging two people, and then he's like,
It's okay. Calm down. You're slowing down now.
okay, okay. And then I look at Elenia and I cup her face and I'm like, shh.
and
Is this
and Verity.
fake too? Is this fake like my mother?
No. What's happening over here is, I think your boyfriend actually cast something. Did I see it being casted, or was it like just random suddenly?
It was like, wait.
No.
I know something.
Was it verbal?
Your calm discussion in the middle of falling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a slow fall now, I guess.
It's a slow fall.
60 people
And
around.
Verity is
feel
just going
kinda
to
fast.
make sure that they don't land on spikes.
Oh, there's spikes.
Rose, what are you doing? Oh yes, the hive wall. A lot of the buildings have spikes to
Yes.
keep the pigeons.
Oh,
Yep.
Are you holding their hands?
Who?
Are you
Rose
holding
is
their
hold-
hands as they fall? Like, oh, come this way.
What he's going to do is he's going to he just like guide you guys down safely.
and then I asked Verity, do you have anything to help soften the fall for all of us?
Verity looks at you guys and then sees. I mean, how far are they falling from? Will the feather fall last?
Good
How-
question.
How
Minute,
far?
so 600
Yeah. How
feet.
far? How tall are they? Barely enough. But it's like
I think you guys will be fine. Just calm down.
There's one person. I explain what Ahe looks like because I'm particularly worried about him because he has not much health.
Verity, and he gives. You can't see his face at all. It's in a helmet, but he has this confused kind of.
I don't think I've seen someone like that. Is he with you?
I haven't seen him since whatever this happened. Oh my god.
I see.
Oh my god.
Calm down.
Are we down there yet?
Are we there yet? Looks at watch.
Yeah.
Ooh, who did Hayes chomp? You
No
chomp
one.
Rose?
Like
Ace,
when you
see
guys
people
stopped,
slowly falling.
yeah, he would have just stopped like as he was climbing a building and like hold on to it and watch you guys land.
Can
Maybe
I
head over near to where you guys land.
peel off the little girl off me, please?
Ilenia, when you try peeling her off, Ilenia detaches by herself and like immediately like shakes her hands off and looks to the right, sees Adam and turns to the left instead.
Okay, that's fair. Still looking for my boyfriend.
Okay, where are we now?
Verity looks at you guys and say,
Are you outsiders then?
Yeah.
Is Sigil. Welcome to Sigil. Do you come from that ship there?
I don't know if you would call it a ship anymore, but also this is a kind of a casual conversation to be having while we're falling. But yes, we mean you no harm. We are actually very shit scared right now. Hi, my name is Alara.
Hello, Miss Elara. I am Verity of the Harmonium. Third
So-
measure.
Pleasure.
Come, Hayes. Introduce yourself.
Oh, have they landed?
Okay.
They have landed.
Yeah.
We've landed?
They
Yeah.
finally land.
Poop. Okay.
Has Rose and Adam not said or done anything else here?
Rose is still looking at where the ship is. What is
You
the
lost
ship
sight of the
doing?
ship.
No. Can we see smoke from where the ship is?
Well, there's plenty of smoke to the sun from the buildings you also.
Oh no.
Verity, like, his angel wings just like fizzles out, and then he's like,
First things first. May not be a good place. Could if they are in the ship.
What?
Somewhere down the streets, you 5 citizens like hauling away the last of the stuff that fell away.
Oh no. Is there anything that I can recognize?
Looters.
Bunch of loot.
You're not well. You're pretty. You don't recognize anything of yours, but it's hard to tell from this distance. It just looks
I
like
think
empty
everyone's
crates
just like
there.
getting all the stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, he asks, how many of there is in the ship?
As far as we know, 22 of us survived. 2 of us are unaccounted for.
Okay, at this point, Verity speaks into his like thingy, his walkie-talkie thing, and then he says,
Give me a moment.
and then he says he tunes to the channel where Sigil is. And then he says,
Justice come in, please. Over.
Officer, officer, you are well.
Yes,
I
I
lost contact with you
have,
some time back.
what did he say?
I lost contact with you some time back.
Yes, I was in the under Sigil. But anyway, there are 4 outsiders here.
Wait. What? You saw the explosion.
Yes,
Ship.
it is. Yes, it has caused quite a commotion in here. How are you doing, Justice?
Quite a commotion. That's one way of putting it. Fucking mess.
How are you doing, Justice? Are you safe?
I'm safe, but night they managed to hit a few valuable buildings along the way, and that's not even cutting it close to what's happening. I don't. I'm not even the one resolving the issue at the moment, but
Yes. Anyway, there are 4 of the outsiders in my
you
care.
got 4 of them. Okay, good. You know what to do. Got my hands full right now. Are they being funny or anything? You know what to do if they're being funny.
It's alright. They look fine so far. None of them are insane.
Okay, but keep an eye out. Sometimes the shell-shocked ones look all right at first, and then they go all crazy on you when you least expect. Damn it. Verity, the investigation. Any news? Oh, it shouldn't be priority at the moment, but any news?
Well, I have found 3 corpses, but I'm not sure if it's anything related to the.
What? 3 corpses?
Yeah, in the under Sigil. Yes.
Pipe them.
Alara hears the word corpses and panics. Internally, like she doesn't share this at all, but internally she's like screaming.
I don't think you can listen to what
Internal
Verity is.
screaming.
It's, let me think.
How does this walkie-talkie?
Yeah, is it
If
out
it's a
loud?
walkie-talkie, then
What's
it's
your
audible.
passive perception?
My passive perception is
Really
moment
High,
18.
she a
You
cleric.
hear it.
Yeah.
It's not exactly subtle.
Okay, so she's like internally screaming, like ah!
But yes, Verity just keep talking because he's unaware.
Okay.
Yeah. Hayes actually goes to check on the bodies to make sure they don't disappear.
Hayes, you head over to the bodies. Once Sigil Luther was getting bold enough to approach them and then sees you and backs off running away.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, and Verity sees you. Verity says,
Yeah, yes, Hayes, could you take care of that for me? I'll talk to these outsiders.
Hayes
Can you
nods.
describe these corpses? This is important.
One of them is very bloated, looks like a female. One of them was wearing a gatehouse outfit, and the other one was a commoner's.
Wait.
One
You
of them
found
was
them
bad.
together?
Yes, well, I met Mirko down there, and he found them.
Oh, that piece of look, okay. Else, because the loony from the bin that came screaming to us only said there was one disappearance of his friend or such, but 3?
Yes. I'm still trying to take this corpse to the gatehouse, but the outsiders matter seems more important right now.
Verity, we may be onto something here.
I did find
There
a
have
pin,
been
but
primes disappearing lately, quite a number of them, and I thought this was an isolated case.
and then at this point, Verity takes a moment to digest that.
Prime, as in from the.
Wait, is there people know Prime as Arc people, right?
No, prime
No,
as
we
in
are
just like
Ark.
clueless sorts.
Because I thought Prime is like people from Prime material.
Yeah, but
plane.
there's more than one prime material plane.
Okay, so Arc is one of the Prime material
Yeah.
plane. Okay, got it. Okay, and then Verity looks at you guys and says, there's some place for you say like holding cells or like refugees for first coming. clueless,
Verity,
right?
have you asked them where?
Give me a second. And then Verity looks at you guys.
May I ask, where do you come from?
Was I authorized to tell anybody?
Kavra said,
No,
That's
Kavra
exactly
said not
what
the
you heard.
Ark, but pretty much when we land anywhere, are we authorized to say which plane we come from, like Midgard or?
You have not dealt with this before.
Surely there would have been some kind of briefing, you know, where we land, things you say, things you don't say.
He said like forget where we come from and throw away all identification. That's what he said before we crash landed.
Of the Ark.
it's the same thing. Like,
Yeah. I don't think they
Yeah.
would have gone into detail because they didn't know they were coming here.
There should have been more planning. Okay.
Make a call, Captain.
Okay.
Verity looks at you.
Where are we? I can explain further, but I think the most important thing is right now we need to find
Yes,
everybody.
I told you you're in Sigil right now, but I do need to know where you come from before I can sort you out. Otherwise, you'll be in grave danger.
We come from the home, I guess. We don't know what our plane of existence is called.
Verity.
Alara, make a bluff check, a deception.
Okay. I will tear out.
This is a very obvious deception because you would not have used the word planes of existence in conjunction with that.
5.
Do I have to roll inside?
No, because they used the word planes of existence in that same sentence.
it would fly over Verity's head.
It didn't fly over. I think Verity is like,
Like you would understand that, right?
yeah, he would know. It's like,
Because okay,
So you're,
out of context, I have no idea what the entire place that we come from is called.
it is
Honestly.
Arc.
Like the place is called Ark. Oh.
The whole your world is called Arc.
Yeah,
Okay,
I had
the
to
more
ask,
you
I
know.
had to ask Michael that yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It's Arc.
Okay, yeah. Keep going.
So Verity looks,
so you don't know where you come from?
and
Well,
then he
we-
looks at
We know where
Rose
we come
and-
from.
and looks at Irinia, looks at Adam.
Where do you come from? Like, you come together, but do you know where you come from?
Is Rose
Well,
gonna say anything?
Ilinia says, "Well, I come from the place that they call the shithole of savages. Does that work for you?"
Hi, my name is Adam Pyros. I come from Turukmal. Nice to meet you.
Alright.
Straight up.
I extend my hand for a handshake.
Oh, Verity gives you a handshake as well.
And what's
I
your name?
see.
What do I call
came
you?
from Turukmal. I am Harmonian, third measure.
I have no idea what
Do
that
we
means.
know what Turuk?
Yeah, do you guys know what Turukmal is?
No, like
Okay, so you all come from this place called Turukmal then?
Yes, indeed.
Ilinia nods. Yeah. He
Alright.
say,
Shithole, a terrible place to live, but home.
Alright.
and then he turns to Alara.
Do you confirm that you are from Turukmal then?
Zea, I come from Vitalanos.
Oh.
And then Verity looks.
So is that a different city then?
Yeah?
Alright.
And mental throat mouth with, and then he Rosa.
What about you?
Rose comes and say, feel sick.
Oh, there.
And then he comes here and give you like 1 point of lay on hands.
I feel a bit still panicking. I think I'm still gonna feel sick again.
You're in the aura of. Nah, you're not in the aura now. It's like Verity gives you a pat.
Calm down. Try to remember where you come from.
I came from Metal Garing. I need to find my teacher. I don't think I should be standing here.
Alright. Calm down. Do not rush off alone. We'll try to sort you out. So you come from Turukmal, two of you, Vithanos, and one from Mithalgaring.
And then he notes that down. Da-da-da. He takes out a book and notes it down.
May I have your name?
All of you.
Oh,
that one's Adam. Like he said, I'm
Oh.
Ilinia Firahel.
I introduced myself to you before landing.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the beginning.
I'm just getting everyone's right now.
Oh, okay. I am Alara Angelica Hildegard von Klaus Wagner.
What the
Lara?
fuck?
Actually, Verity surprisingly gets all of that.
Ha! Nice.
Adam's just like, can you say that again but slower?
She turns to Adam and goes, Alara Angelica Hildegard von
Alara,
Klaus
okay, I got it.
Wagner.
Von Klaus Heaven.
Klaus Wagner.
Mm-hmm. Well, how would you like introduce?
She
yourself?
will say, my name is Eta Rosa. You can call me Rose.
Tarosa. Okay. And then he turns and then he notes down off everyone's name.
He's like, alright, everyone, please come with me. I have to get you registered in the visitors log for us to bookkeep.
And
I
then,
nod.
yeah. Or you-
Paige, do you want to describe your appearance to them?
Oh, I shall send. Wait, let me look at the photo. His is scaly and fairly large, slightly taller than Ver. Is already fairly large.
Yeah.
He's not wearing like a top or anything, but he has these like pants. The
The picture.
Oh well, you the thing, I guess.
I think
Show
DM
the
can show it,
players,
right?
something
Yeah.
like-
Oh, but we can't see his full.
yeah, that one doesn't have the
Yeah.
full torso. That one's just the face. He's
Okay.
got cool arm guards.
Hmm.
Adam walks up to Hayes and he's like, "Hi, my name's Adam Pyros. I'm from Turukmal.
He's
Who are
still with the
you?"
corpses though.
Yeah.
The
He's
smell.
kind of dealing with that anyway.
Yep, I
Yes.
do that anyway.
Three
Alright.
corpses by the lizard. All three of them. Well, two of them. One is human but floated.
I think one was
Uh,
badly burned and one was bloated, and I forget.
Don't have
the third
eyes.
one.
All of them don't have.
All
None of them
don't
have
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
High heavens.
Yep.
By the smell, can I tell how long they've been dead?
Medicine check.
All right.
Oh, can I do that as well?
God.
Like, can I
You're a
capo?
cleric. You're a cleric.
I'm going to
Cleric.
capo medicine check also.
You examine that.
You'd have to walk up and check it out.
Ah,
'cause
yeah,
because
I'm dealing with
introducing
Verity.
myself.
They are so
This is
used to
good
this
boy.
kind of thing, they can do it from a distance.
I'm dealing with Verity.
Linnea is not
Okay.
bothering with this though.
So
Look at corpses
after
again.
after
Really?
Adam
I'm curious. Yeah, sorry, Hayes. what?
after Adam walks up and introduces himself, Hayes will sort of sniff at your general direction. And then he notices you have scales, right?
Yeah, there's scales on his face and his body or whatever, but his body is like pretty covered, so you can only see it on his face.
Okay. He
And, like, a
notices
bit
the
on his
scales.
hands.
You seem tougher than these other soft folk.
Oh, these? He starts scratching on the scales on his face. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Stand with the others. You will be processed soon enough.
All right. I mean, I didn't get to know your name, so shall I do the whole introduction thing again?
Hazikin. And then
Alright,
you still have your hand out.
Yeah, I still have the like. It's been like the awkward hand out
Okay.
the whole time.
He will shake your hand.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Hazikeen. And he goes back to Fira, who probably turns the other way.
Okay. and-
Fira seems to be looking all around her at the architecture now.
Alright,
Okay.
I was doing that earlier.
Verity will tell Sigil.
I have to bring them to process, but the corpses will be unguarded. Do you want Hayes to take care of it?
What? Verity,
Leave that one with the corpses. You will eat them.
can't really spare. We can't spare anyone to carry corpses right now, and there's people screaming about their buildings being destroyed.
Yes, I know it's a very difficult situation right now. I still need to get them to be processed. Outside there's an hour.
I can help you carry corpses. I'm comfortable
you-
with corpses.
And see if they can help you carry them. You know,
Mhm.
it's not what we usually do, but short-handed.
Do you? Yeah, the investigation is. Can we delay the investigation?
I really rather not, given that, well, with this Hope ship deal, we may not get another chance to open this one. Tell you what. You've been on this for a while. Why don't you get the corpses to the nearest dustman? I think there's Moshai Gravesend.
Alright.
Or Thai Gravesend works in the hive at least.
Tyre Grayson.
Gravesend.
Gravesen.
Yes.
Dustman.
Okay.
Can Hayes hear this guy speaking through the thing,
You can.
or is it only very okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, player wise, didn't Mirko specifically say not to give these to the dustmen?
He just say don't let them like come back. He didn't say don't give to the dustman.
Okay, but the dustmen are the guys that bring people back, right?
But the dustmen are the people who take care of more like
If they've signed a contract, yes, they'll bring them back.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
they're usually the people who takes care of corpses and dead people.
All right. Good enough. We bring it.
You'll
we
find
bring
him
it
in the
to
Gathering Dust Bar.
Yeah, very. Jasper. Right, he says.
Alright, I will bring them there. Sorry
Please
for
picks up
the delay.
the two
I'll get
bodies.
to it as soon as I process these outsiders.
What do you do next?
Okay, so Verity turns to the four of you and say,
Actually, I'm in the middle of an investigation. I have to drop these unfortunate people to someone. If you do not mind, could you come along for a little while?
That will
Would
be
you like
no
help?
problem.
Rose nods.
Are we allowed
if
to
you
use them
can.
for help?
I mean, I wouldn't reject your help.
I'm pretty smart, and Fira here can beat up anybody if you want her to.
That would be quite good, but it's okay. Just we can deal with this ourselves.
and he just carries like how we come back up. Like Hayes takes two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it ourselves.
Cool.
Just follow closely. This is a strange place, and you're not very familiar with here. Ah, yes.
He takes out 4 pieces of paper, like pamphlet, and hands them to you.
I take a pamphlet and open
What?
it.
Tourist
It's-
information.
What?
Your
Yes,
your
receives the
your
template.
praise of Elenia went unheard because she was looking up and going, Adam, there are buildings upside down.
What? There's buildings and they're upside down?
You look up around you. A picture to represent this.
Tourist information.
Here's the link.
We're in a
Discord.
donut.
Yep, we're in a
Whoa.
donut, and everything is
Yeah.
like
We are in a donut.
Oh, so like Inception kind of thing.
Yeah,
More
kinda.
like that
Yep.
folded thingy, the folded world thingy. What's that movie called? Elysium.
Yeah.
Hey Fira.
Yes.
yep.
Hey Fira. You reckon if we run up there, are we gonna fall down?
Verity
Adam,
hands you.
you just fell down. Or
I'm
falling down
going
many
to
times.
turn around to both of them and tell them to pay attention and don't be at ease.
Wait, is she still talk? Is he
What?
still talking to us?
Who? What?
Very
Elena
hands.
goes, is he or she still talking to us?
I think it's a she, Fira.
The metal man.
And then Verity's like, and then he hands you the pamphlet.
Yes, please. Read this. It will help you to not break any laws here. As you see, if you break law, the mercy killers will.
Wait.
Comes
How come we
around.
can
The mercy
understand you?
killers will kill you mercifully.
No, they
Yura
don't
goes-
kill. They are killer of mercy.
Ira goes, wait, how can we understand you?
Well, you do speak my language, surprisingly.
You all speak the
Can you
common
take
tongue.
that off? Can you take the helmet off?
Unfortunately, I'm not obligated to my helmet off. Sorry,
no.
miss.
Do you think there are humans here as well?
Yes, they are.
Does she not see the corpses?
He looks closely at them again and... Oh wow. Adam, we are in another world.
I think I kind of reckoned from the upside down buildings, huh, Fira?
Yes, yes, please do.
Another
read about
world, but it's so similar. Well, this looks like the place down south. She looks at Alara. Is it like your place down south? You have buildings like these, right? But
I lean into Alara and then I'm like, no, she doesn't know about the outside world much.
Young lady, this is completely normal. I suggest that you control yourself for a while until we know exactly what's going on.
It's
Um,
amazing.
again, don't get into trouble because we can't save you.
And Verity says again, please do not go off by yourself. It's very dangerous in the hive.
I will walk
Okay.
behind you so you do not get attacked.
Yes,
Wait,
Verity, thank you.
does Verity have any kind of cloak or something?
No, he's just like a full-on like metal suit
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, who here has a
Oh,
cloak?
he does have
Man.
clothes.
Wait.
He has like the little. If you see the picture, right? Have you seen his full body picture before?
As in
I'm-
all armor, you have to wear clothes beneath them, or you'll shave every
Yeah,
single.
yeah. He
Yeah.
has like little clothes.
Little clothes.
Cloak.
Little clothes.
She's talking
Why,
about a cloak.
why do you
that's
need a cloak?
Cloak?
Yes.
Oh,
Cloak. Yeah,
he
she's
doesn't
saying
have a
cloak.
cloak. Yeah, he doesn't have a
Rose
cloak.
just wants to hold on to while she reads and walk.
Well, you can hold.
You can
Just
hold
hold on
on
to
to
one
my
of your
tail,
companions.
my
Yeah, just hold on to
coattails.
Yeah. I think I'll hold on to Alara.
Okay.
So Rose will hold. She looks at the thing and walk as she reads.
What does the pamphlet say?
The laws of Sigil.
Oh, I thought
That's
it was
the one
like
that you showed us before, right? Is it pin? It's not.
No, that one is the guidelines for
that's the commandments.
haze. Yes.
So it's
That's
Uh,
the hazy commandments.
It takes a look and just stuffs it to Adam.
Yep,
It's like, you
yep,
can tell
yep.
me what it says later.
Yep.
Oh, she
Problem.
can't read. Hayes will suggest to Rose. It is unwise to read and walk here, little one.
that's okay. I won't get lost. And she shows that she's holding on to.
Geez, I'm confused now.
Alara's.
Are we supposed to read it or do we just walk?
Yeah, we start to walk actually after he can see the pamphlet. And when he said,
All right, we need to start heading to the.
I turn
As soon
to
as possible.
hearing Hayes say this, I turn to Rose and
Verity.
no, Hayes about the don't read and walk at the
Oh.
same time.
The little one.
Yeah, I look at Rose and I say, maybe you should keep an eye on yourself.
Oh, okay. Then she'll let go and keeps the pamphlet.
And then we follow Verity.
Yay. Do I know where the gathering dust bar is? I think I should.
Yes, you're familiar enough.
Yes.
in this place.
You are proficient in directions.
I'm proficient in hive geography. And then
Which we are not at the moment.
so you just follow us. Gathering dust bar. Where the dustman is.
Oh yes, the name is very indicative.
Yeah, like is that their open bar for everyone to go or it's just for dustmen?
It's an open bar, but let's just say most people don't come here for the company.
Ah, alright. What do they all come here for usually? Just talking about funeral
Obituary.
business.
Oh.
Alright.
Grim stuff.
Yeah, very grim
And-
stuff.
Also a
And-
decent place to ask about their philosophy if you're interested.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
you sign the contract if you want to.
Yeah, it's like where they sign contracts and get their monies for selling their dead self. Okay, well, we head over there.
All right. Let me say this. Rose, what's your
Yep.
passive perception?
16.
I would like you to make an active perception.
17.
Woo!
Nice.
Way to go, Rose.
Is it enough?
It's just one then passive.
Give me a moment.
I'm more impressed that you rolled 2 17s.
I know.
I rolled 2.
Wait, how much did Fira roll when she beat my charm person?
She rolled 18.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. Rose,
Yep.
you can't shake the feeling that someone is watching you. Given that this place is so huge and complicated and tangled in a maze of buildings folding upon buildings and streets into streets, but you get the feeling you're being watched.
Does it feel like okay? She looks around. Is there any other group of people who are?
There's people everywhere in the hive. Most of them look like pretty dirt poor, but you all do notice that the strange thing about the hives, in addition to the buildings layout and all that, and the general poverty, strange people of all sorts here. You're pretty sure you've seen more tieflings or tieflings and other planar breeds around than like normal dwarves, elves, and whatnot. Many of them like give you strange looks and there's someone has set up a stall in a crate somewhere further away, and you're pretty sure some of the stuff being peddled which has just literally fallen down from the sky not too long ago.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell the Adam, Alara, and Elena if they hear, if she hears, we should be careful of our belongings.
I nod, because the whole time I'm making sure that I don't get pickpocketed.
How do you make sure of this?
While walking behind Verity, she makes sure not to bump into anyone. She's looking around to see if there's any hands around her because she's also taking in the new sights.
Yeah, and Hayes is sort of watching to make sure these lost folk don't get harassed or, the usual.
One of the stall owners just look familiar. Is a little gnome, like with an excitable expression, an especially large-looking rat on her shoulder that seems docile enough, and pouches everywhere. Trinkets, get your trinkets here.
Does Verity know?
This is before we.
You haven't arrived yet. You're on the way.
Okay, so we're still carrying the bodies.
But does Verity know, because it's Hayes' contact, right?
Yeah, it's up to Hayes.
He is his friend. Yeah, I think you would know.
Trinkets, fresh, shiny trinkets.
Do we pass by?
Yes, you're passing by.
Verity nods.
Hello, Kendra.
Hi, Verity. Selling them to the Dusties.
What did he say?
Selling them to the Dusties.
He's referring to the corpses.
Yeah, corpse.
No, I'm just checking who they
The
really
Dustmen do buy corpses actually because they can reanimate them if needed.
Yeah, but I mean, Verity's aim is to, bring them to see if they can identify these guys.
Yeah.
No, just for investigation.
Hey,
Did
you got
have the
new
trinket
people.
Or did I?
Oh yeah, the hairpin.
Yeah. Did you have it or did I have it?
You have it. Verity
Alright.
passed it to you because you say Kendra.
Yes. Little trinket, fine. This one
When
has
you
found
say
a trinket.
this, like a bunch of people standing side away. Aww.
I show her the trinket. Are you able to identify it?
Let's take a look there. People.
Hi,
Wow, they're very shy.
my name is Adam Pyros. I'm from Turukmal. Who are you? I extend hand.
He extends a hand and everything. My hands as she shakes. Hi, I'm Kendra Lockhart. I sell trinkets and things.
I see. All right, nice to meet you,
Someone who
Kendra
likes
Lockhart.
trinkets and things.
Where do you get these trinkets?
Are you asking in person or are you asking
Yeah,
off character?
she's asking.
Okay.
Oh, I find them and pick them up. You won't believe what people throw out.
Dane items?
She gives you an appraising look.
Notices the magic bow.
Yes, she does.
Oh news.
I imagine.
Rose going to shake her head and then nod her head and then pause and then
Okay,
shake her
then
head.
pay attention because I'm not going to repeat this lesson. So, everyone come a bit closer. Take a look. The fly pin from Haze sort of twiddles it around her fingers. One of her hands reaches into her, pulls out a handful, a bit of dust, ground up dust of something. And the pin itself glows slightly blue. Okay, so those wizard swords have the fancy eyes that lets them see magic. We just borrow a bit of powder for that. So this magical. So this was magical, and hey, Hayes, where did you find it?
Verity says,
It's from us. We're trying to find out where or who it belonged to.
It was stuck in that one's throat. And points to the bloated one.
Verity nods in a yeah.
Very bad idea to swallow portal keys.
Ah, it's a portal key then.
I hear portal key.
Yep, very bad idea to swallow portal keys. Well, you might be wondering.
I turn my head and I look at Rose.
Could you, do you know roughly where this leads to, or it's just a portal key?
Well, problem is it's used up. I know it's a portal key because I've seen someone selling these things.
I see. So it could be a common portal then.
Well, I mean, some people usually, kind, but to find the same kind, not really. I mean, it's not unusual for some whispers makers to go and peddle off stuff that half works, maybe works, so on and so forth, that sort of thing.
I see. Do you know anyone who does this style pin?
I don't know who makes them, but I know someone who does sell them.
That'd be great. Could you point us the right direction?
Yes, where can we find this individual?
She thinks a bit.
While she's thinking, can Rose ask to have a look at the pin?
Okay.
Is it possible to Rose to kind of figure out where what portal the key leads to? Or is it not possible?
Okay. Because of your special attunement, you can hold this depleted portal key, and if you use your detect portals and the portal is within range, and it was.
So I know this. Okay. I can't use it anymore. I can't use it yet. I need to rest. But can I ask her how much would this key cost?
Keys?
Like
Keys like these are like 1 silver, maybe even a handful of coppers if you know how to bargain. I mean, by the bunch are cheap, really. I mean, if there was anything worth going to, you wouldn't be selling them in a bunch.
Okay. What about something depleted as this? I mean, like, can this be sold?
I wouldn't buy it. I mean,
so it's
maybe some
trapped.
people would to stick it in their hair or whatever. I know some people collect all those weird portal key things, but if you ask me, that's asking for trouble.
Okay.
stick a bunch of portal keys together, and I knew a story of someone who did that, and then they found pieces of him after that.
Verity nods and say,
Yes, that was an unfortunate incident. But yes, do tell me, can I find this merchant?
What's in it for me?
Verity looks around.
Says, well, what's your price?
I love trinkets.
I can't give you this one because it is an evidence.
Then he takes out a gold coin.
This is. Could you accept this?
Yeah, that works. She takes it.
Deduct.
Okay. So, last time I saw him, he was 2 streets down. She gives you the rough directions.
Mhm.
Does she give a description of the fellow?
Now,
Yeah,
he went. He's a bit of a hunchback fellow. Think of it.
Hunchback fellow and what?
Make an insight check.
I mean, he says what? He says hunchback fellow and what else?
And like she seems to pause a bit. Can make an insight check here.
Ha! Ha!
Holy crap, that's a 0.
Ha! I
And a
know
20.
nothing.
Okay, so she continues talking, but you sense for a moment she seemed to second guess herself. It's your choice whether you want to pursue this motion. And also, Verity, congratulations on literally rolling that same like wonderfully average numbers again.
Verity has no idea. And he's like, oh yeah, hunchback fellow. And what else did she say? She's just
No,
she's
as
just
in she's about to continue on. It's up to Hayes whether he wants to do anything about this or just let her continue.
Hayes will tilt his head slightly. You seem to have trouble remembering.
No, I remember fine. It was just the way he was hunchback and all, and he had that on. Look, it
He had
might
what
sound
on?
stupid. He had a hood on and all that, but look, it sounds stupid. But really check to see if there were any legs beneath it. Anyway, hunchback fellow, hood on, has this like ugly top hat clamped over and speaks in this portal key. I got plenty of keys for you. Very cheap. Very cheap. Cheap keys. Ugh. Worst voice ever. Right. So that's what the fellow sounds like. Got from the hunchback. A bit smallish, maybe a halfling or something.
Hayes nods. This one appreciates your cooperation.
Verity says,
Yes, the Harmony appreciates your efforts to cooperate. Yeah.
and then Verity salutes and starts heading off.
Have a good day, Kendra.
You two fellows and you 4 people try and stay alive. It's
Oh, we're specialists at that. Nice meeting you, Kendra Lockhart from Trinket Shop.
wow.
Rose
Hey,
raises an
20
eyebrow at
charisma.
Adam.
Okay.
He waves
Okay,
you on.
once
So
the-
Verity
once-
takes back from
Yeah.
the pin from Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. So once they're away from her, Rose will say that I think I can help you find that portal, but that is about as much as I can help.
He looks at you and say,
Oh, you can look at portals.
Yes, but I'm too tired to do it today.
Expected. It's okay. Take a rest. After this is all over, I'll bring you to somewhere you can rest.
Thank you.
But please hand me the pin first. It is an evidence. It is of importance.
Oh, sorry. And she hands the key to him.
Okay, and Verity takes it.
Perhaps
Okay.
this one should keep a hold on that.
Verity nods and say,
Yes. Take it, please.
Hayes takes and keeps.
Oh, when he says this one, it means himself.
"Yep."
Okay.
Verity,
Yep.
you see a bunch of street kids coming towards you. It's like, hey, it's Verity. Oh, then they see there's Haze there and sort of just wave shyly and back off.
Aww.
Verity's like,
Hey, everyone. How are you doing? Are you safe?
Mm-hmm.
how many of the kids?
Half a
How many
dozen
are
of them.
And he takes out his bag of sweets.
What the?
And then he's like,
Here, take this. I got it just yesterday.
and he hands out sweets.
Can I then go to Verity and just really quickly go, aren't we on a timer?
Yes, but the kids.
Just give me a second, and he starts handing out the sweets.
I
Thank
scrutinize
you,
the
Mr.
children.
Verity. Bye.
And yeah, and then
He says, "Stay safe, kids."
and then continue to walk on.
Friendly neighborhood armored knight.
Alara,
Okay,
what
man.
are you scrutinizing the children for?
Just usual stuff like their clothes, tattooed. Do they look like street urchin kind? The ones that would likely, you know, do the bump into you and then steal your stuff.
Possibly. But none of them have bumped into any of you.
Okay.
They got sweets.
Yeah, they got sweets.
And
In a
it's more like
different lifetime.
they seem to
Oh.
maintain a certain radius away from Haze.
I make a note of this.
That
Can
was
I can
very
I
nice.
can I fall back to Hayes and just make a comment? They
Yeah.
don't seem to be very keen on you compared to Herr Verity over there.
This one inspires fear in most small creatures.
It seems. And then I go back to the front.
And Verity motions everyone to go. towards the
Elena
bar.
gives Adam a look. Kai for real?
Look, we.
What
some
what did he
people-
what did she say?
Some people like to think they're all that. Okay, don't judge them.
What did she say?
This guy.
Oh, so Verity is it?
No, she's saying it to me.
Oh. Is this guy for real? I mean, she means Verity.
Yeah,
right?
she
No, no,
means
no.
she.
She
No.
means hey.
Oh,
She
she
means
means hate.
Hayes.
Yeah, because Hayes is like feelings. so and
Elena lowers her voice. You're someone you know.
oh god, please don't. This is not the time to be making fun of people, Kira. Alright? They're helping us. They're nice people.
Oh, she pointed to Verity this time. Okay, I got it.
Adam, you tend to think everyone's nice.
Well, I mean, like, they are nice.
Or
Well, they haven't proven me wrong yet. So when they do, we'll just,
well, they're not pretending to be mothers or anything, at least.
right? So-
whatever that thing was.
I'm glad you realize whatever that thing was is stupid now.
We're still trying to make friends with it. It won't happen again, right?
I'll try not to make friends with beings that will, or psychic existence. Yes, I'll try
I
not
have no
to.
idea what you just said, but oh wait.
All
Did
right.
Hayes hear all that conversation?
The high enough
Yeah,
passive
maybe-
perception,
Probably.
Does Rose hear it with a 16?
Yeah.
Rose is gonna say, I don't think you I think you should stop talking about things that will aggravate people in public.
Well, Hayes heard it anyway. And Verity is super oblivious.
It's like Alara's
We're
just
walking
making a mental note to brief down the little girl because she's like super kampung.
So are we in at the bar?
Okay. While walking, and eventually you arrive. Okay, the sun is getting dim,
Mm-hmm.
and those of you not from Sigil, getting dim, but you realize that to actually set.
You realize what?
There's
Light
no
is getting
sun.
dim, but there's no actual sun.
No.
It's just ambient light.
Just like
Can Rose ask where is the
Where?
light from?
Right?
Where the light?
Where is the
Yes, it's been this way.
for
Can we
Rose,
explain where it comes from?
Yep.
you don't know. Sigil only knows that like there's light and day, perpetual light thing that changes by itself.
Okay, so nobody like it's not common
okay.
knowledge like why it happens.
Rose, you know that Sarmia has theorized before, because Sigil is in the center of the multiverse, like light expand. There's some extension or something across, like just straight up and through the multiverse and such, and bending of rays or something is a bit complicated. But you
So
assume
like
she
this-
knows what she talks about.
So basically and apps and changes the
It's something about being in the center of multiverse that like the gravity of it pulls the light in.
okay.
I'm not sure how much of sense. I'm not sure how much. What's Rose intelligence?
17.
He grasp it.
Okay.
But does the Sigil people know, like, how they explain to the kids where the light
Most of them
comes
don't
from?
give a shit.
This is how it is.
It has always been this way.
Do not
Stop
question.
asking
It
questions.
is known.
Son, I'm dying from hunger. Why do you ask this?
I mean, but like the people in like the factions or like people in Lady Ward or that.
Some of the factions do give more thought to this, like the governors or the fraternity of the order would most likely dedicate a lot of time to researching this. But whether they share this research beyond is a question mark, because if it's a law of the multiverse, it's important for them to understand. And until they're sure on something, they don't share this.
So they keep it like as
They keep it within the faction.
Mm.
Unvalidated could disrupt the order.
Okay, well, all right.
Also, if you're not a member of the order, it's like, why are they complicating things for you? It's like, Harmonium are easy to work with. You just give them the law and then they follow it.
Yeah.
How
I mean, it
the
makes
law
sense.
works to Harmonium, they might fall apart. Explain how the law, like the origins and extra complications, they are afraid it might fall apart.
Well, they are underestimating how many. But anyway, Verity just
At the
replies,
Gathering Dust Bar. From outside, you catch a glimpse of a very grey building, like grey archway to enter, grey side columns, grey sign. There's dust on the sign.
Very dusty.
The wood. faded off, and it's as if for a moment you wondered if this was a Doom Guard area, the way like it's sort of falling apart. But then you catch around the side that there's sounds of like hammer on nails and wood.
Hmm.
And all of you see like two shambling corpses just like going along the side. And,
What are
how
they
long
nailing?
they've been doing it? Two corpses.
They are just nailing down some coffins or some stuff.
They're doing some repair works, but at pace.
Rarity pays.
Normal, right?
You sense
Yeah, it's very normal.
Ilinia like tensing up immediately, seeing like zombie now like shuffling around it at strange angles. The Turokmal generally like get up and walk around.
Yep, I put my hand on her close, and I'm like, relax. This is
You take the right one, I take the left one.
no. Fira, relax. Look, I know you don't know much, but they actually do this where.
Okay,
Down
someone
south.
want to explain why they're walking around?
I turn to the back where
about that.
Elenia is, and I'm like, hold yourself.
The dustmen use the dead here.
Rarity turns around.
Yes, do not be alarmed. This is how the Dustman faction do their work.
And then he starts going to the bar. He pays the zombies no mind.
Adam, is this like
Yeah, look, Fira. This is normal here. They use the dead. Look, it's I know unseemly to us, but you gotta calm down, and we gotta try to
Ilinia
not
looks at,
kill anybody, right?
that's
Not
enough.
gonna
She looks at Alara. Is this like what happens down south?
A little bit. And if you stop, I would like it if you would stop asking questions and jumping to conclusions, please. Just watch and learn.
Someone's got questions.
You will ask questions when this,
She has
wherever
a
we
point.
go. What?
This one agrees with. How would Haze? Does Fira wear armor?
I don't know what's going on. What?
Leather armor.
Leather armor.
No, because
And
like
her hair is red, right?
yeah, her.
Okay. This one agrees with the red-haired one. Most often, it is good to ask.
Wait, no, what happened? Like,
Okay,
I
so
didn't
you
hear
were-
anything
you were- okay,
after
so
I
you
was
were
getting
complaining-
irritated.
Yeah, you're complaining to Fira, and then Fira was like, "Oh, it's good to ask questions," and then you're like saying something, and then I was like, "I agree with her," and then Hayes is like, "I agree with her. This red-haired one too."
Can you ask less stupid questions?
Whatever, I'm staying outside. I'm not going in that place.
Don't get into trouble.
I'll keep her under watch, Alara. You have my word,
I
and
leave.
and I stay with her.
Okay, Rose is just gonna tell the two of them to be here when we get out. Don't get into it. I want to lose more people. And then she goes in with Alara.
Actually, Verity motions all of you to come in.
Ilinia just shakes her head.
Come in, you don't want to get lost
I-
outside.
I take my scarf off. I'm like, would it help if I blindfolded you?
Adam, I can smell them
I
from
know.
here.
I know. I'm just.
It's like you're treating the person with a rotting foot, and then it fell off while we were treating it, but 3 times worse. No, 4 times.
4 times worse sounds about right. Okay. I look over to Verity and I'm like, I'll just keep her company out here. We're not gonna go anywhere. You have my word. Okay.
Okay, you know what Rose is gonna do? Rose is gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Adam and then say like,
That's a good idea.
What? Why me? Why
Like
not her?
you should cast it on the girl, not on
her is
Adam.
probably better.
Yeah, you should cast it on her.
on her. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on Ilar.
Okay.
Oh,
there
that
we go.
piercing gaze, that somatic component.
Really? Oh, fine, whatever. She casts one back on. She casts one back on Rose.
Now we can find each other. That's great. Now stay put, okay?
It's like eye roll.
Verity looks at Adam and then he nods.
Alright.
Hayes asks if it is truly safe to leave them out here.
You gave me the word. Stay here. And really, do not go anywhere. I warn you, it's quite dangerous out here.
We have
Perhaps
word.
this one should stay outside as well.
Verity thinks for a moment.
Yes, maybe.
Uh,
Take a look at them.
those with
Hayes
above
will leave
those
the
with
corpses at
above
the door.
15 passive perception notice a little bunch of urchins, a different bunch this time, just sort of hovering around looking.
Oh, cool.
There's more of your friends, Verity.
Are they familiar faces?
They seem like different ones, but Verity, when you look around, like they wave at you. These ones don't seem very shy.
Verity waves back. And then he says,
Stay there for a bit. I'll come when I'm done with the investigation.
and then he laughs.
What a jolly fellow.
Is it a laugh of despair?
I don't know.
It's
You
like
know
some
the
bad anime
interpretation.
laugh.
I wanted to go with Nah. It's like the Solaire in Dark Souls actually. But either way, he goes into the bar. Haze, after you put down the corpse, you go to them, I think.
Hayes will sit in close to two people outside.
Okay, I'll handle the one going in first. Alara and Verity go inside the bar with Rose. Okay, I don't have pictures for this right now, but well, the floor has been swept in some parts, but the first thing you notice is there are zombies around. Zombies shuffling around in worn aprons, staff uniforms, but at least there's no nakedness, and at least doing some sort of function, arranging the chairs, putting the tables, rearranging the chairs that were just arranged, and so forth. Fashion. And besides the zombies themselves, are standing around almost equally lifelessly robed people, grey robes, featureless, many often sewed and often patched robes. Men and women and other beings, strange ones. This is the Gathering Dust Bar. And asking around for Moshai Gravesend gives you a over to the bar. The looking man is sitting, looking human, except that he's so thin as himself.
Verity walks up to him. Where do we put the corpses? Do we put it?
The ones that Hayes were carrying, yes.
You zombies forward to start taking the corpses from you, but one of the dustmen steps up. The payment will be 9 coppers. Is that acceptable?
Verity puts his arm up and says,
Actually, before we go to that, this is an investigation, not selling the corpses.
You
I require identification.
please talk to Moshai Gravesend, and they direct you over. He sees you coming and stands up.
and little salute and say,
Welcome. To what pleasure do we owe the harmonium?
Mr. Mortar Gravesend, is it?
Precisely.
I am Verity third measure. We need your assistance to identify these corpses.
You do not recognize them personally.
No, I do not. We found them in the under sigil.
Is this urgent?
Yes, it is urgent, and we need to find out who did this to them.
He stands up like some flecks of dust like fall off his robes from where he's been sitting.
mm-hmm.
He's tall and thin and bony, and he claps his hands together. And there's a clatter as the zombies behind the counter immediately he motions to it. A table here is as good as a table anywhere.
All right.
And then I help with taking the corpses to the table.
Which one do you want to examine first?
Go with the gatehouse one. The one with the gatehouse closed.
Right. He immediately notes with his vision he immediately notes the straitjacket. One escaped from the gatehouse. He reaches into his robes, takes out a little log book, and starts scrolling through. This one. Fascinating.
Verity waits patiently.
I see. I have heard of a description like this. This one called
What?
himself Thomas.
Thomas?
Called himself Thomas. A very common name used.
So this is what people describe him as. He was not registered. So
is he not registered?
House did ask us to take a look out for this Thomas if he showed up here.
Who asked for you to look out?
I believe it was a Leandra that asked us.
Leandra it is.
You know this Leandra well, do you not?
Yes.
So is this Thomas? Was he the lost one?
Yes, Leandra said that there was an incident in the asylum. Some other spoke of shadows and darkness to the mercy killers before they brought him back in. The other escapee was not found.
Could it be these other two?
I'm certain. This one is an escapee. This Thomas, he nods.
Yes.
Are you done with this examination, or do you wish me to open the body?
We would like to keep him this way first until the investigation is over. Is it alright to keep it?
It's not much of an investigation if you do not look deeper beneath the skin, in my opinion, but you are welcome to yours.
I will return after I speak to Leandra.
Very well. Who shall be next?
He points to the other commoner with the. They are all missing eyes, so badly burnt one. Yeah.
You point out the eyes part.
Yep.
Missing eyes. The hand on the corpse, seeming to feel along its arm. He puts his ear, his skeletal cheeks to the corpse, rubs it a bit, examining the nails.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. This body is fresh, but it should not have lost its eyes from so quickly.
I have a suspicion that someone took them away, all three of their eyes.
May I? He takes out a little scalpel and indicates the eye socket.
Okay, I want to ask, is it protocol for like during investigation for them to just dissect stuff?
Well, normally you would need at least there's a harmonium member around to witness, that's fine, but you might be required to take a log of this.
Okay, he will log that down. I think it's part of his job anyway. So he'll log like the first one and this second one, and then Verity gives like a little nod.
Because this if it's not cutting the thing open, so it's considered okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He does like poke the sculptor into the eye socket and seem to rummage around inside. Corpses, but they have no eyeballs.
Yep.
And now he's sticking like a scalpel into the first one with a straight jacket, poking around. Then he puts his nose close to it. Interesting. Okay, how is Alara handling this so far?
Should be normal. She comes from Visa with all the corpses working around.
Rose probably isn't watching. I mean, like earlier she
Looks
was
away.
sleeping because for one thing she was in a panic. She's thinking about Sorrentina and Noel and her teacher and all. Now she's regarding that, but she still wouldn't really watch.
How is she handling the smell?
Yeah, there should be pretty bad smells.
Well, but like you entered the zombies around here and the air isn't exactly very circulatory, so
Yeah, she
This is
probably
why no one
very
comes here.
I mean,
well,
they're
as
not
in the
cutting
zombies aren't
through.
exactly rotting, but like if you replace the smell with formaldehyde, does it make it better?
Yeah, but chemicals are better.
Okay, so nose to the socket a bit and returns back. Very interesting.
Did you find
There
out?
is no retinal tissue left within the socket, and there is a smell of. It's as if the eyes combusted from within.
But there are no burn marks.
No, only the eyes. One of these corpses I noticed is a bit more burnt.
Yes, but the others one, did their eyes disappear the same way?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah.
Which one is next?
The bloated one?
It's very heavily
It
bloated.
seems heavier than you remember now, like after having lugged it all the way.
Yeah.
It was like when it lands on the counter.
Oh.
One of the younger dust women by the side, like sort of onto a lap from it. She sort of takes a cloth, wipes it off, and sits back down.
Yeah, just so comfortable with the corpses.
Let's see, and he does a similar sort of examination, feeling around.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this body was submerged for about half a day.
Submerged, you say? Half a day.
Easy to confuse with fluids. He whacks the corpse in the middle and more like water comes out of the mouth.
Oh.
And he grabs a sample of the liquid. This liquid can smell the hints of alchemical leavings on it. It hasn't yet soaked into the corpse. Less than half a day.
What do you say? Died less than half a day.
Yes.
Died less.
Leavings haven't permeated the corpse yet. Fairly recent. This was a woman, and
Could you identify?
What about the burnt one? Is it possible to identify who?
give me a moment. He pries the mouth open. And takes a look in. Interesting. Damaged throat. Possibly from consumption of improper objects.
Yeah, one of them like is missing a throat.
No, this one attempted to consume or otherwise imbibe improper objects.
And then Verity takes out a pin.
This was found in her throat, actually.
This was
What did she say?
interesting. What do you think it is?
Well, this.
Verity and Hayes may make an insight check here.
Okay. Well, we are not very good.
Rose and Alara can also make an insight check, but with disadvantage because this is the first time you're dealing with this guy.
Oh, okay.
What
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
actual fuck is going on here?
Oh, 0? Are you serious? 11.
What the
Hayes?
fuck?
All right. Okay. So, Rose, you get the impression that you've seen senior instructors on Mithalgaring, where but they purposely let the apprentice or junior continue on, perhaps to let them find out the answer themselves. In this case, you're not quite so sure on the latter part. But
Do you guys want to chime in? Make a guess. Because Verity has no idea.
Well,
What is this insight?
the insight is 11 for me, so Rose knows more.
How about?
I missed that part. What is? Yeah.
okay, this is similar. You catch this sort of similar to when Mithalgaring hold back the answer.
The thing that he was trying.
Okay, you know that Mithalgaring instructors tend to hold back stuff from students when they want them to find out their own answers.
I got that.
But you're not quite so sure in this case, as in whether the latter part is true.
She's asking what the mortal guy is saying. Was saying. So I think he said attempting to swallow.
What?
some-
Verity asked about it, and then he went like, "What do you think it is regarding the pin?"
Yeah.
Is he trying to hide it?
No, he's just asking. Like
No,
I
I
think
mean,
he knows, but he's trying to. Yeah.
Rose is saying, do you think that she's trying to hide the thing? Usually people will swallow unimaginable things to keep it away from someone.
And why would it be so valuable or worth hiding?
Is this the pin again?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the pin.
Well, it is a depleted key. But
A key.
oops. Rose, stop stalking.
Fascinating theory.
Well, trinkets like this, it's not uncommon that there are portal keys or some such.
So we look at the last corpse.
This is the last corpse, I think.
So the straight jacket, the badly burned one, and the bloated corpse. That's all we have.
So badly burnt one.
Oh, I thought we went through that already.
You went. The first one was the straight jacket. Second
Yeah.
one was the bloated one.
Oh, okay.
Badly burnt one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
The badly burnt one with the throat.
Okay,
missing.
the one with the throat missing. He looks around the bar. And after a while sits down again. Well then, I would say that I would deduce that this was a work of a fiend.
And why are you so sure, Mr. Moshai?
Well, you may have noticed the throat is torn out, but if you examine, he squeezes the flesh there, so like there's a bit of squirting and like some fluid sort of leaks forth a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But doing so allows him to indicate where the slashes, like he peels the flesh a bit apart so you can see the indents.
Yep.
Because you can see that the parts where the claw marks go into are burnt. There are not many things that strike with fang and claw and leave burns as well.
I see.
And as to the exterior burning, the blatant one, he leans in and sniffs and prods. Alchemical, simple oil and fire to try and contain the rest of it.
Alchemical again. Okay, so Bertie is writing that all down. So it's trying to cover up something with this alchemical burn.
Yes.
Bertie writes that, possibly a fiend.
In fact, I have a theory.
Do tell.
Do tell me.
Well, an intelligent murder. No, an intelligent. Use the word predator.
Mm-hmm.
Means of attacks to avoid being way.
I see, but they're not really covering up. But
Well, it's all thanks to your knowledge, Mr. Moshai, that
we could
find out that it might be a fiend. What about the missing eyes? It seems to be consistent amongst the three corpses.
Yes. This is not so much of my specialty, but there may be others with more know-how in this. I suspect something arcane in nature. Those with proficiency in Arcana may make a check.
Not there.
Don't have.
Wang Wang.
Rose.
No, that's good. 21.
Rose. You strain your eyes hard and think about this. Eyes, something arcane.
Illuminati.
Burnt out. And then something clicks in your head from all of Sarmia's paranoia and ravings and all that. You recall Sarmia speaking of such or things even more paranoid than herself. So much so that eyes isn't enough for them to look out for threats with. To borrow other eyes in the process.
Is there a name for them?
Beholder.
Beholder, as in the monsters.
It is a type of monster formed from like numerous eyes borrowed or removed or otherwise, accumulated. It's capable of manipulating the eyes to serve as its watch, to help it watch like sort of like very macabre looking servants. Of leaving eyes in certain areas and then looking through them at various other intervals. But worst of all is that this paranoia and such drives it to change its own physicality into something else.
Okay, so Rose is...
Paranoia is in the eye of the beholder, would be a more appropriate saying.
Lol.
Okay.
This is
so...
all you know. This is based on rumor and such. Capabilities of a beholder, you're not very sure.
Yeah, Rose is
It
probably
varies.
going to say that. She's probably going to say that what saying that she heard. The paranoia is in the eye of the beholder.
Paranoia is in the eye.
Is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah.
Where he looks at Rose.
Hmm.
Could that be
Interesting knowledge.
Very
note that down.
interesting.
And right.
Verification, beholders in this universe are different from the traditional ones.
Okay.
In that these tend to have like maybe a more humanoid origin, at least at first. Methodology is different, but the primary trait is paranoia.
So they
Yeah, I think that bit is the
started
same.
so they started out kind right. Then because of paranoia they became monster.
Then yeah, they might start off as like or such. But they'll generally have some means of arcane or spell casting ability.
Then some sort of like they went paranoid and insane and turned into this monster thing.
Over time, yes.
Okay. So but this all like rumors or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, like you're not sure how much of this is true. As a trait.
Okay, Verity writes that down. Are they like monstrosity? Would they
there'll be aberrations.
Okay. I think it's something that Verity would have known, this kind of things in Sigil.
What's Verity's proficiency in Arcana?
Well, he has no proficiency.
Again, this is not a common thing around, even for Harmonium, because to suggest a beholder did it is.
So the beholder, it's something very rare.
Very rare.
Okay.
It's easy. Most of the time, the common explanation is just some whack job that has a thing for eyes and poking them out. Like there have been whack jobs before.
All right.
But Moshai's description of the eyes burning out from within, that's something else altogether.
So that's for the bloated corpse burning eyes. Oh no, there's a
No.
straight jacket one.
Yeah, but he does confirm the rest of the others.
So this burning eyes from the straight jacket is a different matter. Different. Okay.
All three of them, the eyes are unusual in that they are missing long before the body would have rotted to that point. And when he examines them, he does say that it's similar for all the three cases.
All right. So they are missing eyes before they died. Okay, very well. He thanked Moshai for cooperation, and he asked.
The pleasure is mine, Harmonia.
What's the fees for this
Consultation?
identification?
We are always happy to assist a member of the City Watch, but any donations would be welcome.
All right.
To keep this a bit longer.
I mean, I don't know. How does the money look like in here? Like, is one go like a lot or just moderate?
Here's the thing about Sigil. Copper coins are used quite commonly.
So like gold is like a lot.
Gold is quite a lot.
Gold is quite a lot. So is the ratio of 10 silver pieces for one gold or like 100 silver pieces per one gold?
It's still the same ratio, except that the money here is generally smaller. It's as if you came to like pre-inflation Malaysia or something.
So I guess 5 silver pieces is actually quite a sum.
Really? It's not bad at all.
All right. Rarity takes out the 5 silver pieces. And he hands it to Moshai. And he salutes.
Moshai nods back.
And
Pleasure. It was.
If you wish to know more on strange arcane creatures, you might consider seeking the Fraternity of Order.
Arcane creatures, you mean?
Yes.
All right. Noted.
Search as far and wide as that. Perhaps the sensates might know something, but I suspect you would waste more time trying to get them to speak straight.
Rarity nods. Thank you, Mr. Moshai. You've been a great help. And then, can I actually? Is it okay for Harmonium to leave the corpses at the dustman's place?
Will 9 coppers be sufficient?
It's we're still not selling the corpses yet because we're still investigating. But I could pay you 9 copper pieces to keep them here first.
That will do.
Okay. And he pays the 9 copper.
The sound when you drop the
you
cup.
misunderstand. I'm pretty sure the guy was offering to buy the corpse and reanimate them.
I'm not gonna sell the corpses.
Yeah.
So I'm paying them.
That was what the guy was asking for.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So like, Verity's like, no, I'm not selling it. I'm paying you to keep them here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And
let's see.
I think we should stop it here.
Yeah, we should stop it here for tonight.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay!
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks all for listening.
Thank you all for listening in.
The group
We
is
will...
finally together.
Oh my god, it took forever. What happened to the rest of the crew? We don't know. We have a lot of
have no
other things
idea.
to do.
It's alright, nobody else matters.
Kavros though.
Oh.
Stravas though.
Stravas. Okay, with that, we bid you adieu until next week. Bye.
Bye.
Yes.